because I never had that. You know what I mean? And they can just see like, yeah, he's been through hell and like he's got it hard. Like I want to help him. And that's the part I appreciate. It's been several different folks. And like I said, the valley's embraced me and I embrace the valley. And I'm here to protect the people in the valley and I always will. You know what I mean? It wasn't based off of what they did for me. It was just the fact that they cared. It was just the fact that they were nice to me. That was all I needed. That was more than enough for me. So I'm gonna do me regardless. You know what I mean? And like I said, I mean, I'm kind of from here, like really from here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, I mean, it's gonna be the same thing if I go to any hood or ghetto or the suburbs. It's gonna be the
Good
same type of
morning,
environment.
Mimi.
It's just different people. It'll be a different environment, but I can blend in everywhere. I can talk to anybody. I can get along with pretty much anybody. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, man, I see all sorts of different individuals and I just say hi and be nice. And the biggest thing I've learned, man, is that, when you treat people with kindness, 9 times out of 10, they'll treat you with kindness back. If you, when people come around, if you just be nice, it goes a long way, bro. You know what I mean? It's not about anything else, like it really isn't. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And that's coming from a gangster. So if that don't make sense, then I don't know what does. You know what I mean? Because I don't, it's common sense. I ain't got to spell it out or explain it. But my point is, I'm gonna get going, but it just is what it is, man. Like I said, that's all I'm telling you. Like,
God
yeah,
damn
bro,
it.
I'm gonna be
It's gonna,
utilizing every
I
resource
guess
I
I do
can.
have to go
If
back.
God gives me
Fuck.
millions of dollars, boy, I'm gonna utilize them resources. I'm just telling you, like I said, nobody's gonna know what I have. They're not gonna know what kind of money I'm holding or money I have. So why would I not go in the hood? Why would I not go to the shelters? Like, do you understand? I could probably walk in a hood. If I got millions of dollars, I could walk into any hood, ghetto, or suburbs. I could go anywhere. I could go in these small little college towns, anywhere. And I could just literally talk to someone and be like, yo, listen, I'll just pay you rent. They'd be like, what? I'll pay you rent. I want to move in.
No, get
They're
the
going to be
fuck
like,
out of here. No.
what made you ask?
No. He thinks he could just offer somebody like $200 and be like, I'm gonna invade your personal space, eat your food, like be in your shower, be around your family. Like, get the fuck out of here. No, if you had that type of money, get your own fucking place, Joey.
That I have a lot of money. I want to move in. This is what I do for a living, and I just need to be in this location. Can I, do you have a spot where I can
And they'll
stay? I
say,
just
no,
need the
fuck off.
basics. And I won't even say I got a lot of money. See, that's the thing. I won't let that cat out the bag. That's my point, though. Like, do you understand? They're not even going to ask me like that. They're going to be like, sure, no problem. I mean, if you paying, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, bro. I'm going to be able to get a spot anywhere I want and build a life anywhere. And that's what God told me was one of his gifts to me. That's the point. Then I just move in, get me a spot, give me my own room. That's all I really need, my own room. And I want to be in a safe environment. And I'm used to environments that aren't.
Joey, you could go on like fucking, I think they even have like on Craigslist or something. There's people looking for roommates. You can't just approach somebody on the street and be like, can I move in with you? I want to sleep on your couch and eat your food and use your shower and also pay my phone bill. Get the fuck out of here.
Safe. And I mean, you know what I do for a career and how I am. So I really ain't worried about nothing, no matter where I'm at. See, my point is about staying out of trouble. I don't look at things the way other people do. I don't fear nothing and nobody. I'm about keeping me out of trouble. Sure. You see, so if you don't enter the situation in the equation, then you ain't got to worry about anything that can result from it. That's game. That's being smart for real. You know what I mean? That's thinking on a different level and thinking ahead of the game. But my whole point is, that's what folks don't get. Homie, I come from the real hood in the ghetto, bro. Like I said, I was out there in Bankhead in Atlanta, the boss. You understand? We're not the same. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got love for everybody here. I got love for the people that are my fans, for the people even that want to stand around me or be around me. I got nothing but love for. I'm just saying my demeanor is I'm very busy. I'm working. You know what I mean? If you see me on my phone, I'm working. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm not acting anyway. I'm just busy. I'm doing a lot. I'm working 24 hours a
Doing
day.
what?
And that be the hardest part right now. People think that I'm on some other kind of energy. I'm not, bro. I'm busy. I'm always
You're not
working.
fucking busy. Stop
I have
it.
a lot to do. I have a great, career that I've created and built myself. It's very unique and it's
Career.
independent and it's what I love to do. And I don't care that it doesn't pay much. It's what I love to do. And it has accomplished so much and it gets so much progress done that doesn't
Joey, what do we call something you love to do that doesn't really pay? It's called a hobby. You don't have a job. You don't have a career. You have a hobby.
have to do with money, but has to do with saving lives. And, like I said, the crime
Live.
rate's lowered and it fixes these communities and helps people. That is so much bigger than talking about how much money I make. That's what folks don't get. I always look for a way to supersede and not supersede, but to transcend money. Money doesn't limit me or control me. You understand? I'm an activist. This is what I do. I help
Kinda
people.
does. No, you're
And I
not.
go through the same things that they go through and I walk the same walk and struggle with them. So I'd be right by their side the whole time. And, it speaks for itself because then they look at me as one of them because I am one of them.
I am an activist, and no, you're not. You have never been to a protest. You have never, fought for anything besides yourself, Joey. That's not being an activist. That's being entitled and self-centered.
Because I'm out here for real. You see my point? That's why people love me in the Valley. That's why people respect me. And for me, I've noticed that, the more that God's worked on me, the more I change and the more I change for the better and the more loving I get and, kind of open arms and I'm not upset. I'm not holding on to anything. I don't feel any way. The nicer I am and the better person I become and the more grateful and just everything God is creating and working on with me, the more that I notice people have love for me, the more I notice that people will want to do for me and help me. And that's the lesson that I learned. And that's something that I want to share with the world. And I hope somebody out there hears me because I think
Hold
that's
on.
one of the greatest gifts that I could give you and that God gave me and
No,
would
fuck,
give
I'm
any
not
of you.
signing it.
That's the truth. But that's why I don't want to be around any other energies because I'm working on me. God is working on me. You really want to get rich, man, help people. You really want to get rich, do it without trying to get rich. See, if you just give and help people without expecting anything
If you really wanna get rich, try to do it without getting rich. I'm gonna mull that one over.
back with pure intentions and be genuine, you good. That's why I don't respect when these folks be like, "Oh, I'm buying you this." I mean, I respect the people helping me. I'm talking about this other homie that, I felt like he was trying to, like buy his way into heaven or something. And like I said, you see
Buy his way into heaven. He thought he was helping you out, you homeless fucking piece of shit. He bought you a brand new bike. He gave you a whole bunch of clothes and shit. Like, he paid your cell phone bill, and you don't respect him because he acknowledged he was helping you out?
me keep on bringing the facts concerning him because I'm not going to sit here and be silent because, oh, you bought me a couple of things or paid for something. That ain't how it works, homie. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm going to keep calling it out because I still feel like it's disingenuous and I feel like it's trying to prove a point to yourself that's not there and doesn't exist. And I'm just saying, when you got folks that can't sit still for 2 seconds, that's demonic possession. You ain't got no business talking to me about God.
Can't sit still.
Like the words coming out of your mouth don't match what you claim to believe and what you claim to be on. I ain't hearing it, bro. People who believe in God, they're not spacing out right in front of you talking about, yeah, I'm in the spirit. It's called walking in the spirit, first of all. And second of all, if you're walking in the spirit, you're completely coherent and you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, everything, in that energy, you can see how it falls apart. That's why folks is running around the same individuals. That's why they running around. You see what's happening. They back and forth to jail and prison. They getting locked up. They catching DUIs, DWIs, whatever. Like, and that's the thing too, man. Driving in this country is everything I said it was, and it gets proven more every day. Okay, they're saying that there's DUIs and DWIs going on right now all over the country. There's a video out right now. I didn't watch it, but I saw the title that they're saying even when they're sober that they're getting these charges. So, I mean, everything I said, yeah, driving's so great, right? You got to pay for car insurance, all that, man. I don't want to drive at all. I want to be.
But you want someone else, okay, driving sucks, but you want a ride from somebody really bad. But you don't want a car, because cars are stupid, but you need a ride. You're such a fucking stupid piece of shit, Joey.
Be in a city where I can ride my little motorcycle and bat pod, just like in all the depictions, and just get around real quick and be able to utilize the transportation systems. Like I'm not trying to drive all over the place. See, that's why when people talk about like road trips, I get real nervous because I just don't trust it. I don't trust cars anymore. I don't trust vehicles. I've been in too much stuff concerning them. I just don't trust it in any way, shape, or form.
It's not that you don't trust it, Joey. You can't afford it, so you have to, like, trick yourself into thinking, "I don't really want this." Anything that's, like, unattainable to you, you, like, try to twist it like, "I don't even want that. I don't even want all these opportunities. See, everyone gets opportunities but me, and I don't even want them."
You know what I mean? And I'd rather get on a bus any day than a vehicle, and that's my deal. If someone came into my life and had a bunch of money, we still doing things my way, and that's the way I want to travel at least to start. You know what I mean? I'm not against driving. I'll do it if I have to, and I'll help someone. But
You'll help
I'll do what
someone.
we need to do the right way. But I'm just saying, when we first start, yeah, I'm getting on a bus. I trust a bus over a car or vehicle.
Well, buses are also vehicles, Joey. They're, like, multiple passenger vehicles, but they're still vehicles, you dumb shit.
Any day. Real talk. And I enjoy the scenery and the road trip along the way, so it's fun for me. So, like I said, man, people just don't get it. Like, you don't get it. I'm a chameleon, man. I'm really the real deal, bro. I can blend in anywhere. Folks won't have a clue what I'm doing, where I'm at, how I'm moving. You ain't gonna have a clue, man. And I'm gonna be literally running this Batman project, and I can do it from any hood, any ghetto, any suburb, anywhere. That's what I want to do. I want to move to these different towns. I want to go to college towns and stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to go to college towns and blend in because I can, right? And I can dress differently.
Joey, do you realize you look like no joke, I'm not saying this because I fucking hate you or anything. No bullshit. You look at least 60 years old. You age like a fucking avocado. I'm not saying that just because I don't fucking like you. Like, I will actually say this shit, and it fucking hurts me to say a little bit. When you were younger, you were decent looking. You weren't good looking, but you were decent looking. Those days are gone, Joey. You look like absolute shit. You're toothless. Your whole fucking mouth is shrinking up. You look emaciated. You have fucking Gumby scurvy legs. Like, no, you can't blend in with college students, Joey.
Right. And, that's what folks don't get. I go out to Puerto Rico if I want. I go anywhere. Okay. And I can literally do what I need to do. Right. And I can run this Batman project in any city or state. I just need the money. Okay. And you got to understand
Yeah,
that's
you
what
have
I'd
the
be
money
doing.
to
I'd
do a
be
lot of
working
things.
at night probably mostly, and I'd be working whenever, right? I mean, even during the day I'd be working. And my point is, other than that, what I would be also be doing is working on making connections with people and networking. And that's kind of what I'm doing already. God has already built the lifestyle that I'm going to live. Okay. That's what you don't get. And that's all I want to do. That invest.
God has already built the lifestyle he wants me to live. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Like, and the only evidence of that would be someone else living that lifestyle. Like, how do you know it's built unless you've seen it? So you're seeing other people live your lifestyle? I don't know what the fuck he's saying. It's too early in the morning for this, guys.
And work on the Batman project. I'm going on 3 years. My goal is to get to 10 years in full, and I want them to be in a different city and state. I really want them to be where I travel and do it all over the nation. And I really want it to be a separate 10 years. That's what my goal is right now.
A separate 10 years. It's also weird that your goal is just to be a homeless bum who plays fucking make-believe all day for a decade. Like, that's your goal. It's not success. It's not to have your own place. It's not to be established or married or have kids. It's not to have any progress in life. It's to dress up in different cities and have different cars honk at you. Reach for the fucking stars.
I want to get where I'm having a toast, right, in some great restaurant bar, and some guys telling me, just like the depiction, 10 to 10 years. That's my goal. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't have any other goal. I'm not really worried about how much money I got, not worried about how much money I make or got at that point. I just want to have a toast where some random man tells me if I'm working with them or whatever, and they say to 10 years. Okay. I want 10 years, kind of like, I don't know if they call it, I'll just put it like that. I want 10 years of experience doing the real
I
thing
want
at
some
that
random guy
level,
to toast
at
me.
the highest level. I'm already operating at the highest level I can. But what I'm saying is where I'm actually working with folks and helping, okay, and I have a direct link and connection to be able to work with them. That's what I want. And I'm talking about when I can do that and have a toast to 10 years, that's going to be a lot of different experiences in 10 years. Some good, some bad, some crazy, some insane. But it's going to
Hey,
be real
Lando.
interesting. I'm telling you, if y'all are looking to watch something, this channel, if I get this money, when I get this money, this channel is going to be so hard to not watch. Okay. Because what I'm doing is so real and on another level of exciting. You've never seen anything like what I'm about to do. You haven't seen
Joey, no matter what happens, we will be sniping your streams. And you're an asshole and no one's gonna wanna give you the view, so
nothing yet. Okay. If I get the money, then I can really show what I'm doing and what's going on. And I can show it in a different place like New York City, Harlem, Brooklyn, Bed.
Joey, you show up in New York City, I promise you, I am going to troll the fucking dog shit out of you. If you think I'm fucking around about smacking food out of your hand, you're gonna find out in person. I'm gonna smack a slice of pizza straight out of your hand, cheese side down, onto the pavement. I'll fucking do it. I can't fucking wait. I almost hope you get this money so I could just follow you around New York City, calling you a fucking bum and a herb.
Stuy, Coney Island, all them places. Okay. You have no idea, bro. Okay. You're talking about the real deal in the street, actively doing what he needs to do. Okay. You're talking about camera angles. You're talking about GoPros. Y'all, we've got people that film for a living. If I got money, I can literally have them be my film crew. They can follow me around if they can keep up with a camera or try their best. You understand what's like, bro? It's gonna be crazy, man. I was thinking about that too. Almost, I was like, because I know it said a trip is gonna be a catalyst to everything. Like, is God gonna send me on some kind of like tour bus or a tour or something? I don't know if I'd really like that or be a
Oh,
fan of
hell
that.
yeah,
I don't like
Dutchie.
any
Me
situation where
too.
I don't just have my own money, but we'll see. I think God's gonna give me right. I think He's gonna give me the money. I just think it's gonna take a little bit more time, and I think He's just getting me ready, and that's it. And that's what I see. So I'm gonna keep working. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. But yeah, like I said, man, the world ain't ready for Batman. It's just that simple, bro. This is all 100% real, and that's my point. Like, I'm extremely ambitious. I'm trying to expand. I'm not near satisfied. I'm trying to expand all the time. Everything I'm doing is about expanding, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Courage and conviction go a long way. So does bravery and just ambition and just believing in yourself. So I hope folks learn something from me, man. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Keep it real. Like I said, we out here winning, bro. Oh, and I'm already up over 75 bucks. I only need like 25 bucks for that next check. And then that'll get printed what? January, February, March. March 21st to 26th will be the next check. Because I'm gonna get over the $100 threshold before the end of the month. This is a short month; it's only like 28 days, and I'm gonna still get over it. Watch.
Oh,
And the point is, like, I mean, I have to. Really, I have no other option. I kind of have to at this point. But and that's the thing. Like, bro, I already got like what, like 95 bucks invested. For me, that's good. You know what I mean? I don't got nothing to explain. People know what it is. People know where I'm at. People know my situation is different. People know my situation will, like, it's different for me. That's amazing for me right now. And that's the thing. Like, I'm feeling better about it because if
$75
I
is
can move at
amazing.
a fast, quick pace and pick this up a notch, like I'm trying to do, boy, you have no idea, man. I mean, I can get where I have over $1,000 invested, and that's the first goal right now. And then, just keep going and stack me up a couple of bands, and then I can make the first move if I have to Austin. I can struggle over there like I have 8 million times. It ain't nothing new. And now I'm coming back fresh and on a different perspective, and I'm not going to pay attention to all that nonsense. That's what folks do. Everybody is in their feelings and like they want to say something, but you know what it is with me, man. You know what I mean? So it's like different because folks don't really be saying nothing to me. Honestly, they don't. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, no
all
one talks to
super
you.
nice. Oh, hello, Tyree. How are you today?
Oh god. Thought I dodged a bullet with
Oh,
the fucking
Mr.
laugh
C, I
track.
was on my 8 million troll account yesterday, but today I'm going to act differently because, well, you're in front of me. That's right.
Joey, I wouldn't no one would act different in front of you. Not just me. I know I wanna say me, but I don't think there's a single person in my chat who would switch up when they seen you. I'd punch you right in the fucking throat.
Feel me? So, like I said, let them do what they do, man. We going to keep on winning, and it's just that simple. I ain't even worried about it. You feel me? But, like I said, I mean, I just know what we're doing, and that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, bro, I get over a G, good luck. At that point, it's pretty much a wrap. Straight up, if I can get over a G invested, that's why I need everyone in the valley to support me.
But, Joey, you had 11 grand when you came back from Minnesota. You had 11 grand. So if all you're saying is true, why didn't you take off then? Why didn't everything fucking take off then? Like, I don't get it. Now you need over 1,000 invested. You had thousands invested in tomatoes, and then what happened there?
You see me, hand me some money, please, whatever, because even with the cash, any cash I'm getting, that's what I'm trying to do is like, yeah, like what I'm trying to do is like, if folks give me cash, right, then I'm looking at it like, how much money do I have? Because it ain't much right now at all.
He'd
It's
cry
barely
and run
anything.
away,
But
doesn't
like,
he?
do I have enough where I can just at least get the phone bill paid? And then that way, if I have extra or if I can go make a deposit, if I get enough cash, can I make another investment of like $10, 20, 25 bucks? And then I'm building like that progressively. I just started. You get what I'm saying? So that way I can get in a flow and I can start, every check I get, I just put a little bit to the side and invest it. That's my goal. Even though it takes forever for the checks and they're not that huge, they're pretty small right now. And it's just we see what it is, man. Like I said, the whole thing's been unfair, but I
Uh,
mean, we got to keep pressing forward and do the best we can no matter what. So my point is we just gonna keep pressing forward and moving forward. And we gonna make it happen. Regardless. I'm gonna find a way like God told me. And that's my thing. Like, brother, if I get over a band, good luck because I can just keep going until I get a couple more, right? I don't think
yeah, real quick, I probably will just amend my statement. Yeah, Joey wouldn't put a fucking hand on you, but if you think I would back down, you fucking crazy. And I bet you'd run just at my presence, anyone's presence. Dutchy, Lion Pelt, Known Good, Mimi, like anyone.
I'm gonna have to do that. I think God's gonna move me and give me all the money. I truly do. But my point is, I could do it like that and I could get, the thousands of dollars together and then I could start with the move to Austin and I could start operating in Austin or trying to and figuring out how I can, right? And not waste my money, figure out a situation where I can save. That's what folks don't get is, it's crazy to me. Nobody's done me any favors, man. Like I said, nobody's helped. Like in Austin, like I said, if anybody's real out there, if you got a couch or a room that you would let me just stand, that's all I need. Like, and
That's all I need, and access to your fridge, and for you to pay my phone bill.
let me run my business and build this up. And then, like, I don't mind contributing,
Adopt
helping,
me.
or whatever, but like, it takes time. You got to give me a minute to build what I'm building first and to find work. Like, give me at least like a month free or something. That's common sense. That's just normalcy. What are you talking
That's
about? People want to act
common
like that's out
sense.
of the question. That's Southern hospitality. That's the way it works down here. What are you
Suck a
talking about?
dick, fucking loser.
Clearly, folks is not from the South. That much is clear. Like, yeah, like give me a couple of months or some time so I can build the business.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
It went from 1 month to a couple months real fucking quick.
what I'm saying. Like, if I work on top of that, that's what I'm saying. That's all I need. The minute I start working somewhere, if I could get somewhere and actually have consistency and get in a groove, and I don't got to be telling people where I work at, and I don't have all these spies and agents coming around because that's been the problem, right? Like, that's the thing. That's why it's not really going to work in Austin. I already know. I want to go to somewhere new. Like, I'll go to like Denver, Colorado, where Daniel Larson was at or something. Like, real talk. I'll make a move like that. If I get my money, I might be going to Denver. I won't tell you all. You won't have a clue. I won't bring it up to
Yeah.
none of you. Real talk. Yeah, I've already been looking at Denver. I'm like,
Joey, you say this every time you go to a new place, and you think you're really good at hiding your tracks, and either me or Shamrock will find you within the first 15 minutes.
man, it looks pretty chill out there. I might go out there. Matter of fact, I know a dude who's got a studio out there too, and he'll let me come through for real and work on music. So then I'd have a producer. Then I can put him on to what I'm doing with this and promote and market him. Do you understand? He gets tons of beats, bro. I have access to everything. I'd be able to rap all day. I could get rappers, put them under my record label, probably go into business with them. I just need the money. I have so many situations just waiting on me, bro. People waiting on me for different situations, different things. And I'm networking, creating connections every day. That's why, like, it's hard for me to do anything else because I'm always working. Like, everything, I'm so ambitious at this point, and everything is putting itself together slowly but surely. It's just crazy, man. I got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to get going. I'll talk to you in a minute. I appreciate you listening to me. Thank you. It's nothing but love. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right, man. Be easy. Easy money.
All right.
I mean, the truth echoes.
All right, let's go back to the beginning. Fuck, I got like an hour.
And welcome to another
shit.
wonderful episode of Batman Radio. That's right. So I'm just gonna talk for a minute. Like I said, man. Today was it was a lot, man. You know what I mean? It was a lot of hard work, man, but it was worth it. And I don't know, it just was an amazing day all around. You know what I mean? Clearly I'm making a lot of progress, man. I'm kind of picking up the pace with everything I'm doing here. I'm liking how it's going. I'm liking where I'm at. Um, Let me look at that next check amount real quick and let y'all know that real quick. Hold up real quick because I know they in their feelings already.
I've been tuning him out. I don't know if he said anything good. Let me know.
Yeah, we're up over $75 already for that next check. And like I said, I mean, we all can
Woo!
see what's going on here. We can see the obvious, you know what I mean? The
Fucking
truth
loser.
echoes for all of time. And, the truth is just endless. It's always there, And in this situation and, in this reality, I happen to be the truth. So, like I said, I mean, number one, I think I'm ready for an off day. I think that's definitely needed. Um, I mean, the level of activity I'm doing, I'm training harder than Olympic athletes at this point, probably by far. And I'm very sore, like very. Um, it just comes along with it, comes along with the territory, comes along with this project and everything that I'm working on, everything I'm doing. Um, like I said, I mean, I'm literally limitless. So as far as all this is kind of easier now. It's kind of on
His volume's
autopilot
up
because
all
we
the way.
already
He
know
is
what we got to
talking
do.
low, though.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have the phone bill come up next month on the 5th. Hopefully we can get the public to try to cover that for me for a month. That would be nice. I mean, I've paid it by myself every single month now for years, which says a lot about me, says that I'm on top of my responsibilities and I'm a grown man. Right? So that's my thing, you know what I mean? And right, so that's my thing, you know what I mean? And other than that, like I said, my time is precious, man. You know what I mean? My time is precious, you know what I mean? And that's the thing that, a lot of folks just don't understand. Like, I got women trying to holler at me and trying to talk to me like already, you know what I mean, without me even trying. And you know, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. Like for me, my time is precious, man. Like, I'm real big on that, bro. I'm real big on that and I'm real big on respect. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I can't I'm not gonna invest my time into anything that, has sideshow theatrics along with it or games or lies. You know what I mean? I just don't invest my time into stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I know, I just know how I operate and I know what I tolerate and what I don't. You know what I mean? And with me, I want somebody to keep it real with me 1,000% of the time. You know what I mean? And that's the thing is like I'm like a human lie detector at this point. I can read minds. So if someone's not being honest with me about something or they're presenting a fake persona and they just have an agenda and what they want, I see through it already. That's why a lot of it just, it just doesn't work out. With
He could see through people's agenda. Joey, she was stringing you along for fucking 5 years, bro. You a slow fucking learner.
me and I'm cool with that because that's the thing. Other folks will entertain that. Other folks will waste all their time, waste 5, 10 years. I mean, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times they want to talk to me
You
and they
wasted
want
5
to
years.
it takes up a lot of time. Like, you want to talk and not talk about anything and not have a conversation that's going anywhere. Like I'm grown, bro. I'm 36. I'm gonna be 40 in 4 years. I'm aging backwards. I'm not concerned, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, I feel like people should just acknowledge reality. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's kind of common sense. I don't think it needs to be explained. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, they always want to act like they don't understand reality or they don't know they role or they position. They want to act aloof, like they don't understand what's going on, but they do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, I can see through all that and I see past the veil, and it's like I'm all good on that. I'm okay because, like me, I'm just a very serious individual. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, I don't have time for games. I don't have time for game playing energy. I don't got time for anything except what's serious and what's real. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna know when somebody's really keeping it real with me. And that's the thing. Like, I'll be listening to them talk, and I can already hear they making up stories and they turning stories around, and you know what I mean, to make the story look different, to basically kind of glorify them and make them the hero or make them look like something they're not. And that's what I've noticed 9 times out of 10. It's like it's basically like wearing a mask, right? It's half the point of all this. See, that's the thing with me, man. Like when I put on that mask, when I put on that mask, that Batman mask, I get to really be myself. That's what people don't understand. Like, and I've got different sides of me. Like, I'm really sensitive and emotional. I'm a good person. Really, that's myself. But it's another side of me that's very real, and it's always been there, and it's definitely me. And I would say it's pretty much the real me. And like I said, it doesn't have any limits. And it just it really feels like my true form. It just feels like I'm able to really express myself the way that I want to express myself. And that's the thing. It makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? No, it's common sense. I've been through a lot. You see how folks try to talk to me. You've seen how folks have acted. You've seen all the games, antics, theatrics. You've seen everything that's happened and transpired. I'm a human being, bro. See, my job is not. I don't owe
He's
anybody
also a
anything.
ninja.
My job is to myself. My job is to make sure I'm doing right by myself and everybody's doing right by me. So me. Who wouldn't feel
Joey, that's not like that's not a full-time job to, like, make sure people are doing right by people do that and also have real jobs. That's part of life, bro. That can't be a full-time job. I have to make sure people aren't trolling me. That's not a job.
the way that I do? You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, like I mean, all that fury, passion, rage, anger, frustration, all that pent up frustration, you know, just like Bruce Lee said, anytime that you feel like that, it has to come out. Bruce Lee said that himself. He said, and it's true because it's healthy, and that's why I use these outlets, and it's a very healthy outlet for me. And I still believe to this day that that's why most so-called women are always in a foul, bad mood because most of them don't exercise. I truly
What?
feel that. I think that's one of the biggest flaws in society, and that's the thing. They just sitting around all day and they got nothing to do. I mean, that's anyone, bro. Anyone, because then your thoughts are all over the place and your thoughts are racing, and you just can't get it together. Can't get right.
The projection is wild right now.
And you're not being productive. I heard one so-called woman the other day. She said it's hilarious, man, and like you can see the demeanor change immediately. Like, good. I hope you listen to the program. Honestly, I really hope you hear me and what I have to say because I'm
Spit it
very
out,
direct and like I can
dumb
always
fuck.
see like people's character, and that's what I'm saying. Like these folks ain't doing nothing. They ain't
This
making
one
no
woman
moves.
said
They ain't doing
goes
nothing.
on
They're not
a
being
fucking whole
progressive, nothing. But
sidetrack
they
about
always
some
have
other
something to
shit.
say.
What the fuck she
But yet
said?
I'm always progressing and I'm living real life, and everything about me, the way I look, what I've been through, it all echoes that I'm living real life and I'm living faster than anyone. So that's the thing. I got so much life
Living
experience and I've been
faster
through
than
so many
anyone.
different experiences and that nobody could handle. It just makes me a certified genius, man. And it was just hilarious because, she was just sitting there basically, and didn't want to go anywhere or do anything. And she's like, every day it's the same thing. When I go over there and I listen for 2 seconds, it's like, you know, what was it? Yeah, I mean, like basically the highlight of her day is where she's gonna go get something to eat. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I think I want Starbucks. I think I want this. Like, yeah, and you're
Joey, the highlight of your day is going to a fucking park and, like, doing a flexed arm hang. Like, you can't even look forward to food. You probably jealous.
just gonna go drive in a car on payments that clearly the parents paid for, right? And then you're gonna go pay for your meal with money that came from your parents, and you can see the entitlement, right? And then you're talking about this is how I make my money, but you're like, I mean, literally, I mean, they're not making any money over there. I mean, I'm talking about they're not even making a dime. So if that's how you make your money, then you might need a career change, don't you think? And this was the same individual who was saying,
Joey, you
oh
don't make
no,
any
when they
money.
asked, because they ask all these so-called women, are you single, whatever, this and that, and they all have the same answer. And it's like, what did she say? She said, no, nobody's good enough. Well, that's crazy because I'm right here in front of you, and I spoke to you, and I could care.
No, the crap show. He's just a paranoid schizophrenic with diagnosed narcissistic personality disorder. He's just an asshole.
Less, honestly, legitly. But I just think that's crazy to say when clearly, I mean, we spoke for a minute. And I mean, if you had paid attention, right, and you saw my career and what I do and what I look like and how I'm built and my work ethic and how I'm everything anybody would want to be and what anyone would aspire to be. And I'm the only real man who ever existed. I would say that I'm not just good enough. When you say nobody's good enough, I mean, that sounds right there like a
I'm
very
too good for
pompous,
you.
egotistical statement to say that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Because it would be assuming that you're on some kind of untouchable level and, reality check, right? I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, when folks talk, it's like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I mean, I really would like to know, like, who exactly do you think that you are? And then they'll project. I mean, the other day, like I said, they had one talking about something about what did she say? Like, and I just responded today and came right back with something to say. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to be in that energy, and I'm very patient. Like, I don't want to be in an energy at all like that. I want to be in a peaceful, calm energy. So when folks talk to me, however they speak into me, like I just alchemize and ignore that because I want to be at peace. I'm going to be calm. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying. Like, when you got folks, if they speaking, they need to, speak to you with respect. They need to speak to you from their heart with love and care and just be human. And you could just see the trend in this new age society. It's a joke, and everybody's on social media and talking for free. And you got folks that because they've done a little bit of internet research or got online, now they think they're a guru and an expert. And I mean, you ain't me. I mean, like I said, and then you're sitting there and it all sounds good, and you're talking about, well, what are we going to do? I mean, I can answer that. Absolutely nothing, because that's what all of them do. I mean, what do you mean? I mean, the entire new generation, everyone talks about and knows the truth, right? And about all the millennials that, I mean, they're never going to do or accomplish anything. All they do is talk.
The millennials aren't a new generation, Joey.
That's the truth. That's the truth that people don't want to talk about. You know what I mean? That's the elephant in the room. Real talk. So, I mean, nothing's going to change. That's what I'm saying. That was the highlight of this person's day, right? Every day it's the same highlight. And they said, and she said, yeah, that's being productive, going and getting coffee. That's not being productive. It's being shit.
Hey, CIA, he just ended this, but I asked the chat and they wanted me to run it back from like the parts I missed. So we're watching something he started at like 5 a.m.
Sheltered, honey. See, that's the thing. They all want to, you know, not face reality. Oh, I'll deal with it.
He went for about 1 hour, 50
right.
minutes.
I mean, if that's the highlight of your day, I mean, you can't be serious. I mean, clearly you need to make a change. Clearly you need an entire adjustment to everything you're doing. And then folks wonder why I went through hell in the past and went through so much. Because like I told you, none of these folks want to get up and work. They want to sit there and mooch off of me and my hard work and my money, and they don't want to contribute a penny or a dime, and they just want to sit there and then had the audacity to even go further than that. Then they want what I got and what I worked for. Hell no. See, that's the thing. Like, nah, bro, what's mine is mine. Go get your own, straight up. I work hard for what I got. See, that's the thing I noticed about them. They love to talk. They talk a whole lot. They want to talk, right? I mean, you got to be good at talking, first of all, because the minute I open my mouth, I'm going to get whatever I want. I got $1 million mouthpiece for real on me, honey. Yeah. That's the thing. You got to understand, I got all the options. People wanted to talk about options. I never looked at it like that because I'm a very human, good person. And I treat people in a great, humane way, you know, with love and care, everyone. But at this year in 2026, I'm at the point where it's on autopilot. I'm going to always treat people right with love, care, and respect and, you know, like a human being. But I'm also getting real smart and realizing this other generation, I mean, you could just see what they on and how they move. You know, so my deal is like, this is like a business. Like, I mean, you know, it's like being on the roster of the team. Like, you know, I decide who's on my roster, who's on my team, right? And I make all the decisions over here. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter how you think you look. It don't matter. It's about what are you bringing to the table to offer me? That's the thing. And again, so-called women is who made it like that. So what's up? I didn't make it like that. Y'all did. Can you imagine saying something like that and really believing like what? So label what is good enough, because all my ex-girlfriends, they all said I was too good. See, it's always an excuse.
No, I'm friends with a couple of them, or I talked to a couple of your ex-girlfriends. None of them have ever said you were too good, Joey. That has never been uttered by a single ex-girlfriend you have ever had.
To justify their behavior. It's always an excuse to manipulate and try to basically, you know, weasel their way out of accountability or making sense, coherent sense. That's it. And that's all I ask for.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Is folks to make coherent sense.
Get the fuck out of here.
Did you say a beautiful human being?
Yeah.
You really did.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing up?
I had to rock a piss real quick, and I grabbed my phone to clear notifications to see the time, to see how much time I still get to sleep in later. And I went, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell is this?
Why would I want...
You hanging out for a little bit, or you just popping in to say hi?
Nah, why not? I'll hang out for a minute.
All right.
To deal with or talk to anybody or have, you know, or even waste my time talking to someone if they can't make coherent sense. Is that not a valid question?
This is
Batman in
probably
progress.
maybe
Like
the
I said, man, the
fifth time I've
Batman
ever
got
been
my
on
pocket for 3
StreamYard on
years.
my
You see the
phone.
point on that, right? You see I'm already unstoppable,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not
You
a big
see how
fan of
ripped I am.
StreamYard
You
on my
see how
phone.
huge I'm getting. You see it's just pure muscle, pure strength. You see I got superhuman strength. You see the martial arts. I mean, like I said, I didn't even give up on the armor suit and literally made it work today. I mean, that's a big deal for me because I mean that's my money maker. Just like the bulletproof vest I paid over $10,000 for is my money maker,
Over.
and the steel armor I paid thousands of dollars too. So I mean, I got 7 bikes in inventory, all $200 to $300 each. I paid $1,300 for my bat cycle and fixed it 2 or 3 times because I'm out here doing the real thing. People could say what they want, but
These are very weird flexes.
It's love how his repertoire has changed over the past 12 months.
Mm-hmm. Fucking crazy. We know the vest was Timu. The fucking
course.
armor of God was probably Timu. Like all those bikes were given to you, and none are in operating condition. So like they
Now,
aren't worth.
Goa, is it name brand? Is that specific or is that like Goa? It's not generic, right? It's Goa. It's real Goa, like
It's
Dickies.
real. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool because I'm the real deal, you know, in reality. And I've gotten a lot done, you know. I've gotten a lot done. I've changed a lot, and I've helped, and I've saved lives and saved people, and that's what I'm saying. Like, no. When folks talk, they need to make sense, you know. So again, you know, getting a cup of coffee from your local Starbucks is not being productive, man.
Getting coffee from your local Starbucks is not productive.
I don't think anyone gets coffee at Starbucks because they think they're being productive. I think they're getting coffee because they want coffee.
They want to wake the fuck up?
Yeah, what the fuck is he talking about?
And this is the truth. And I'm going to take it even further. I'm going to say this too. Going online and begging, which is what all of them are doing, and majority of them on the internet are doing, is not making a living or working hard or hustling or even making real money. It clearly doesn't work. That's why you have to keep doing it. See, me, what I'm doing is actually working.
It's not working.
Real slow, but it's steady. I'm moving at a snail's pace, at a turtle's pace. I'm the tortoise in the race between the tortoise and the hare. I'm in no rush.
I'm moving at a snail's
That's the thing.
pace.
They want to act like there's a game going on that's just not there. Just like folks want to act like it's a different situation. Like, I'm a grown man. This is reality now. You understand? This is not. I'm not in high school. I'm not even in college right now. I'm a grown man, and this is reality. And I've paid too many bills. I paid $8,500 in land taxes. I've ran estates out of my own pocket per year. I sold 50-acre properties for over $100,000. I've had bank accounts with over $300,000 in them.
But what do you have now, Joey? That's the
That's the goddamn thing.
Time again, right now I own billions in equity, mansion estate over 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed, mineral rights, oil royalties, and my own car. I pay over $100 for it every single month.
Gone.
I said oil royalties if you didn't hear me correctly. So I mean, I don't understand. I mean, like, folks want to talk, but you have no idea what I own. And it's kind of like Tyler Durden said, like, I'm out here, you know, building what? I'm building empires. Literally, I've got the entire infrastructure already set up to do this project in a whole nother city, right? And I have the entire infrastructure built to expand from there, and I can expand so easily by just talking. I just need the money. And, you know, I understand that money's not easy to come by, especially right now. We're in the middle of the Great Depression. I'm looking at these folks. I'm seeing
There's just so much to unpack with all this bullshit. It's just stupid.
Yeah. Have you ever heard him say he could blend in on college campuses? Because he said that earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, today? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything falling apart. There's tons of arrests being made right now. The truth is starting to come out. And I told you that, you know, I'm walking karma. I told you that I would be the guy that brought true justice. I told you that. This was all because of me, partner. I hope that all these folks on this network and out in these streets understand it. And some of them do because I'm seeing their reaction. It's just funny to me because every time that these folks show me their reaction to all the work I've put in and the results I'm getting, they're always running away while they're trying to say something.
No.
Well, Frost, I did wake up to fucking go grab
And I'm
a
not
drink
even
of
joking.
water, have a fucking corn chip with some bean dip, and then go lay back down to sleep. And then I was like, "Holy shit, am I still streaming? Oh shit, did I shut it off yet?" And then
Oh my god.
I grabbed my phone. And I'm like, and then here you are. I'm like, God damn it.
Well, you can go back to sleep if you want. I ain't gonna hold
No,
you.
I'm fine. I'm fucking wide awake.
I'm being for real. Like Coach, I got him shook. I really, really run the streets. Coach, I got him shook, Coach, for real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm the real deal, and these people don't get, like, I didn't just build a lifestyle. I mean, I built a whole future. I built an
lifestyle
empire already. Like, this is going to be how I live always. This is a way of life. You understand? And it's just pure power and dominance, and it's just absolutely amazing on another level. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, why do these folks act like they're someone they're not, or act like they're on some untouchable level? I mean, you're being provided for. Most of these folks, their parents pay for everything. You haven't even gone out in the world and tried.
The projection there is even wild because you got all your money from your dad, bro.
To make something of yourself or build a career or build a future. You have absolutely no life experience because y'all don't even go outside. You're wasting your time sitting in the same rooms, talking to the same people. Most of these so-called women get in groups and they just, go spend time together, and they're not doing anything. They're not being productive. Like,
They're hanging out.
I mean, if you're grown, you shouldn't be
ghost
spending your time
spending.
just sitting around. I thought this was understood. If you're grown, you're supposed to be working. If
You're
you're
grown.
you're supposed to be trying to build a business and looking for a man so that you can build with him. And that's what I'm saying. They don't have any drive. They have horrible taste. I mean, that's clear as day. And it's just like, why would they keep talking like a man, which I'm the only real man who ever existed? Like for me, let's just talk about me, because I mean, everything else is irrelevant because I ain't other people on me, right? I don't know what other folks do, but I'll tell you one thing: I ain't going out my way for nobody this year, and at any point in the future. I'm not doing anything for anyone. I'm not going out my way. Just like Cameron said, that's just something
I'm not doing anything for anyone.
It doesn't make sense for me to do that, especially at this point in the game.
It doesn't make any sense for me to do.
Companies that keep ideas, Cashless Bane Records. I outperformed every major record label a long time ago with my old label, right? Financially, without even selling records.
No.
Before that, I sold millions of units, physical copies, CDs, records, my own records. Like I said, 16 years old, I was already a millionaire. Right? College, I was a college dropout turned multimillionaire.
Was he pressing his own 33s?
I stopped going to class. I didn't buy.
Was he pressing his own 33s?
What the fuck are 33s?
33 records.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he was.
Any books, because I understood that it was a circuit, right? And in my opinion, I basically think it should be considered, whatever, because it's just not right. And they want you to sell back the books. I mean, that's like you're trying to make money off of folks, and that's just not fair, and it's not right. You're taking advantage, and that's the whole thing. I mean, even if you go to college and you get a degree, the degree is just a piece of paper. It means nothing, right? And now you're in debt, a lot of debt. You understand? And that's the thing. I mean, what they're creating is not anything but the same thing, same situation that Kobe Bryant was in, same situation Michael Jordan is in. Starting to catch the drift. None of these folks can say anything. The truth is that none of these folks are free, and then they want to talk and say we like we're all part of it. I have to correct these folks. They're still saying that there's.
I want to be like Mike.
Something. No, they don't. They only have control over you if you allow them to. So You speak for you. They don't run anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Masons are poor and broke and they have no money. Okay, I've already proven all the facts. I'm who does this for real and has a radio career doing it. So you would think that folks on social media, anywhere I go, would have some respect and pay homage and understand who's in the building and who's talking. Because I got so much clout, and I mean street clout in the street for real. And then on top of it, with all this internet stuff, and none of my clout comes from the internet. It's all real and it's tangible. It's in the streets, it's in reality. But guess what? When I get on the internet, that clout matters. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
You can't
okay,
get clout
Jesus,
on the
what?
you gotta
I don't find any clout on the internet, but when I do go to the internet, it's where I find my clout. Or
Yeah,
stuff.
that's where it
All right.
matters.
earn clout. You gotta earn clout in the street. So that's what I'm saying. Like folks want to talk, but like what is we talking about? Like I said, they gonna conversate and talk, and just like the one dude said, he put it perfectly. He said, you're going to basically repeat the same cycles and do the same thing.
The one dude.
Because you're operating from a basis of what? Being devoid of knowledge, a lack of knowledge. And I'm operating from a basis of facts. And that's what makes me the most powerful radio show host almost of all time, if not of all time at this point, because of who inspired me to do radio, which I've already named and mentioned a million times, and we all know. And the fact that I do the same thing. I spit documented fact that cannot be refuted. These folks are way behind. They're light years behind, millenniums behind. They want to talk about the Epstein files. I called out every name pretty much that was on the Epstein files, apparently. I mean, decades beforehand. So how am I this smart that I already knew what everyone was doing? Because all the Masons do it. They all practice the same thing. It's everything I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stand up for what's right. I'm trying to protect the youth. I'm trying to protect our people and trying to protect people in this world. Everybody. I don't care where folks are from. I'm going to protect them, period. It's just a necessary.
I thought he just said he wasn't doing shit for anybody. Now he's protecting everybody again.
Thing. Like, we need it. We need a Batman. It's that simple. And this is not a time to be playing games and playing around. And that's what I'm saying. All them folks have resources. Why are you online begging when you have money being provided to you? If your parents are giving you free money and you're provided for and taken care of and you good, you don't got to worry about nothing. Why would you not be a part of what I'm doing and invest in me and pay me and donate and show some support? See, I'm not interested in
You're an
talking
asshole.
to so-called women until so-called women want to pay me. If you ain't putting no money in my pocket and you literally have money, what is we talking about? Every time they have the same excuse. It don't matter if you in another country, anywhere in the world, you can pay me. Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo are worldwide as far as I know, right?
As far as I know.
So what is we talking for if folks is going to try to lead me on and act like they running game when you ain't got no game? That's crazy to me. You feel me? They all getting right in front of me. I mean, dudes do it too. They all get right in front of me and I just don't have time for it anymore. They all want to get right in front of me and talk about these concepts that I really am the real thing and come from, and I'm it. It doesn't get no realer than me. The pecking order is me at the top. There's nobody even slightly close to me in this world. Do you understand that? And I got all the wealth, which makes me amazing because there was no way I should have all the wealth. I shouldn't have all the equity. I shouldn't have won. They played every trick in the book, and I was
Don't know.
always in the street and always in the middle of everything.
Well,
so
welcome
how
back.
the hell did I make it to this point? I wasn't supposed to
How
make
the
it this
hell?
far. I shouldn't even be here. And how did I accomplish so much? All because of God.
You
So
didn't
that's my
accomplish
point, man.
anything.
People talk a lot. Talk is cheap. I mean, proof is in the pudding. Put up what you talking about. Like, I don't see, like, we in the middle of the Great Depression. Folks ain't gaining assets right now. Folks are not buying real estate or buying homes. Folks ain't flipping properties. People can say what they want. Just because you making money doesn't mean that you doing well. It doesn't mean that you ahead of anybody, because folks like me are so smart. We ran circles around everyone. I'm talking about, like, I ran circles around everyone financially, including the Illuminati that I completely defeated. I defeated a male and female witches coven. I defeated the entire Bavarian Freemasons. And these little homies is online discussing the Masons and talking about that the Illuminati still runs something. When did they run anything? Do you know anything about what
fucking
you're talking
Masons?
about? It's a
Fucking sketchy, man.
brother. All it has to do with is what I've already explained. Everything is about God. At the end of the day, everything is spiritual. So what are you talking about? God is in control. And then that's what I'm saying. Then they say some crazy stuff that is outlandish and makes no sense. And I can hear immediately that that's a lost soul and they lost. So I got to stop listening at that point and walk away.
15, amen.
It's all good to me until you start going that direction. And then at that point, I got to walk away from the conversation. I ain't got to correct you or say nothing to you because, like I said, folks are lost. That's what it is. You know what I mean? They don't even understand how real God is, and I do. So that's my point. Like, man, if God with me, who
Frost,
could be
Joey is like a human escape room at this point. It's like, how do you find the key to get out of it? We're locked in. How do we leave?
We just have to endure it. The only key here is time, Sheriff.
Yeah.
What I'm kicking is real. I'm living it every day in front of you. I've proven all my points. God proved all these points
The
for me. I
only
didn't have
key
to
is
do nothing.
time. That's deep. That's fucking
So
deep
that's all
right
I'm
there,
saying,
dude.
bro, is like,
Yeah, I'm
people wanna
pretty
talk,
high.
but like I said, I got, properties for everything.
Hold on, I gotta write that down.
Like T.I. used to try to say, but he didn't own no properties because he's a Mason too. All of them are in the same boat. None of them have anything. If you're a Mason, you are already in debt. Okay? They're operating out of debt like most of this country and world. I don't know what you're talking about. Just because folks are making money somewhere doesn't mean they're rich. It doesn't mean they're ahead of me. In fact, none of them are close to me. You could
That's got potential.
anywhere. I'm talking about even Dubai.
You got your pen
that
to
they
work?
try to act like it's so rich. There ain't nobody
You
in
heard that?
Dubai that's ahead of me.
Yeah.
Literally, I own more equity as of right now than anyone in Dubai. Seriously, and I'm not joking. And I don't even have to pay for it majority of the time. So what are you talking about? I got access to buildings worth billions of dollars, brother. I can expand.
I have access. That's the key word. He used to say that when he used to be able to like walk into like banks and get free coffee. I have access to this building, so
Just gotta have the key code.
Yeah, he just kept making this analogy of who's the smart person, the person who owns the amusement park or the person who gets to ride all the rides.
The person that owns it.
Yeah, he's so fucking stupid.
Just anytime I want. You don't know who I am. You don't know anything about me. And sure, you can try to minimize it. You can try to put it in your literal way of how you look at the world and say, oh, well, that's funny. And you're just fronting and this. And no, I'm not. I really, really have my own deals worked out, just like I create my own business mergers. And people love me and people hold me down and know what I'm doing and what I'm about.
People love me.
So I can't stop. I get anyone and any organization and everybody. You think I can't expand that more?
There we go.
I can get anyone and any organization and everybody involved in what I'm doing. Do you understand that? I can go, I'm going to get to the point where I start speaking at schools and universities, colleges, all sorts of schools and everything. And I'm going to be able to speak and talk about God and my testimony, because I'm the greatest testimony of all time.
What's that thing they call the separation between church and state?
Everything involved. There's going to be college.
Yeah, but he's so good. He's going to be invited. They're just going to be like, fuck that. Talk about how God wanted you to be Batman.
Colleges and universities that want to get behind me and back me and sponsor me. There's going to be companies that want to sponsor me. You can already see that we're sponsoring and we're literally promoting and selling products. Are we not? Right in front of you. Yep. All the companies in the US and the world, right? Corporate America, I'm doing single-handedly is dismantling it in front of your eyes. But not only that, I'm also capitalizing and rebuilding the new corporate America, right? Where I'm the boss, basically. And it's not the new corporate America, because I would never represent corporate America. What I'm building is the kingdom of God.
Corporate America versus the
You
kingdom
understand?
of God.
So,
All
like
right.
I said, at the end of the day, folks can tell themselves what they want. Like I'm so sore, it's unreal, bro. Like I said, like physically, I'm pushing, past my own limits,
If you're gonna
and I
do
have
like
no
one of those
limitations.
fight
That
scenarios,
man
like
has no
AI driven
limitations too. But
YouTube
like I said,
videos,
it's amazing for me because I just keep on progressing and advancing. So if I can do what I'm doing physically, then I know I can do what I'm doing.
If anyone makes an AI fighting video of him, make sure he has Gumby legs, because
the
that's very
kingdom of
interesting.
God versus what was it?
Corporate America.
Corporate America.
And I know I can build that bat pod myself, and I know I can build the tumbler and all that stuff. I want to get where I can build tanks. I know 100% it's possible. See, there's folks right now that work for the military that drive tanks, right? They drive tanks. Yeah, and they'll be like in the second position. I know how everything works in the world, man. And my point is, that's cool. Sounds like a kind of cool job, but I mean, do you really have freedom and can you really be independent and make your own decisions? No. I don't care what no one says. It's still
But that's
control
a
and
really
manipulation,
special kind of
and
a
that's
hand
my thing.
job,
I
not
think
truckers.
individualistic
Now you
thought,
got
and they
fucking
don't like
tank
that.
drivers.
They're not a fan of that, and that's not what they teach. They don't want you standing up for yourself. They don't want you to be brave and know that you're there for you. My point is, yeah, some folks, they drive tanks for a living, but they don't own the tank. Me, I truly believe God is going to give me so much money. And I've been in positions where I could buy my own tank, and I almost did, right? And
This is like
Almost.
this is also the opposite of his theory about buildings.
Right.
He's like, I don't have to own the building because I have access to the building. Now he's like, and other people have access to tanks, but they don't own the tank. So now owning things is good.
I just looked at the tank. Now I have access to it.
Yeah, he's constantly shifting these goalposts, and it drives me crazy.
and I just decided to buy other stuff and different cars and stuff. But my point is, I think
decided to look at other things.
money this time around my point is, and I almost did so much money. And I've been in positions where I could buy my own tank, and I almost did, right? And
Damn.
I just decided to buy other stuff and different cars and stuff. But
I kicked the wheels on it.
I think God is going to give me so much money this time around that I am going to be able to buy tanks. But my point is, like I said, some folks work for the military and they drive tanks, right? Just because that's their job, but they don't.
Some folks work for the military and they drive tanks.
Learning mechanical engineering, which can expand and extend into anything, right? My point is, what if I get to the point where I can build my own tanks? And it's obvious that I could get to that point because I'm a genius and I pick up everything real quick. It's just like the dude told me today. He said, the wording he used, I'm not going to repeat.
Today,
it's
already?
Is my little name on here. And that's what he said about my kicks. And I told him, I'm like, yeah, I just learned all that recently from scratch. I've never done it at any point. I knew how to do a couple of
He's still talking about his shoes that he's wearing.
Never at this level. And you see how much progress I made. You see how I'm like flying in the air. Do you understand? Even on here, they have a quota. So I've already met it for the day because, I've been working hard, right? So, I mean, I'm, doing a lot. I'm uploading a lot. I got a lot of videos and content that's going out all the time, right? So, like right now, if I want to, I can't put anything else out. That's why I was like, let me do a live stream because that'll help
shit.
me. You know what I'm saying? But that means I'm on point. That means I'm working very quickly, very fast, and I'm being extremely productive.
Okay, can you unbox that for a second?
And just laying in bed all day and talking about
what is his phone's full or what the hell?
I don't know.
He can't upload anything else anymore?
Yeah. Well, he said he can't upload like other content. The only other content he uploads is shorts. I'm almost wondering if there's like a limit to how many shorts you could upload on YouTube per day. And he keeps trying to upload shorts, and YouTube's like, you've reached your maximum 20 shorts per day. I'm going to look that up. If there's a limit on YouTube shorts, because I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I don't know if what I want to eat or where I want to go get breakfast or should I go that's the highlight of your day, and you're talking to dudes who are 3 feet tall and don't have no knowledge to offer you. And that's why I keep telling you, I'm giving you the game for free, but millennials and other generations and people don't want to listen. You get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. Again, if you knew your worth and it
Okay. For YouTube Shorts, the
All right.
platform does not officially set a hard daily limit, but excessive uploads, more than 10 per day, may trigger spam detection and and block uploads temporarily.
All right.
what you're saying is true.
We
right?
learning shit.
That whatever, you're so great and you're on this pinnacle of heights and, nobody's good enough and nobody's at your level. Then, I mean, isn't that contradictory? Because, I mean, I've seen the dudes that you talk to, and this is everyone, I mean, and all so-called women, the dudes you talk to are always the ones who, can't hold a candle to me. They don't look anywhere near like me. I look better than all of them, I look better than all these so-called women. They don't move like me. They're not gangsters. They're not thugs. They're not moving around hard body. They don't run.
I really think saying you look better than women is fucking a very weird thing to say. Right?
The streets. I run every block. They're not me. They don't own the things I own. I got items cost over 4 G's. I paid for everything cash. My hustle is off hard work. I work hard for every dime I get.
I don't own anything you own because you would own it. Like, right, Frost? I don't own anything you own.
Yeah.
You own it.
He's so fucking stupid.
And I'm a country boy and a grown man. It should be no reason.
I'm a country boy and a grown man.
There should be no reason why I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not complaining.
There should be no reason why I don't have a girlfriend.
I'm running that back 10 seconds.
I don't care if
God.
where I'm at. There should be no reason why I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not complaining. I'm not whining. I haven't been looking for one. This entire time, this 3 years, I knew that I was in a period of stagnation. God alienated and isolated me for a reason so he could work on me. But my point is, when these women start coming out the woodwork, which they're about to majorly right now, especially considering that I'm getting famous, it don't work like that. That's the bulletin board news I have to say. You understand? Public service announcement. It don't work like that. It's not, oh, you're famous now. And women are trying to holler at me that don't know I'm famous. So that's good. That's what I want. I want people to talk to me that don't even know I'm
incognito
famous. Because that's
bitches.
not the game we're about to start.
That's complete bullshit because no woman is talking to you in real life. And if someone's talking to you online, they obviously know about your channel, Joey.
Yeah, they woke up too early like myself then.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll click on this. Fuck it.
No, I'm too real for that. So that's what I'm saying. You don't wait till, oh, I'm famous and oh, now you can acknowledge me. Now you can speak to me and talk to me. And I'm telling you, in my future, I can already see it happen. And I can't wait for those moments because all the women who always acted like I never existed when I literally was created for you in this image, perfect for you. I mean, literally created for you. That's a sad, real thing. And God created me just for you. And you can't even appreciate
a sad, real thing.
And created for you and an actual angel in front of you. That don't make no sense. What world are we in, bro? What world are we in where people are under demonic hypnosis so bad that they have an angel in front of them, an actual literal angel, and can't be thankful or grateful and even pay attention for 5 seconds? Folks have an attention span that literally, like, I don't even understand. Like, it's crazy, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, God, not the fucking laugh track.
The angels out here performing miracles in broad day in front of everyone, okay? And literally is changing everything to the point that everyone has to pay attention, right? Because I'm a literal, real angel. And you got...
He's an angel or he's an immortal vampire, Joey? Fucking
very angelic.
Lane. Pick a fucking lane. I'm an angel. You won't let an angel sleep on your couch?
These folks, and that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine women How can you not cater to that? Like, I don't understand that. Like, what are women now? Because
What was the John Travolta movie when he was the angel? What was
you
it?
know, we understand the reality of that. But what I'm saying is, even in the
He
80s,
was
90s,
Michael. What
even in,
was that?
2000s,
Was the name of
I
the movie
mean,
Michael?
what woman,
I
if they
can't
found out
remember.
and realized, man, that's an actual angel in front of me I'm talking to, who with a heart wouldn't
Yeah, the
want to
name of the
talk
movie
to
is
that
Michael.
person?
Michael.
Who would not want to talk to an angel? I don't understand. Like, I don't know what folks is talking about. I really don't. Like, I'm really a God's gift to the world and to women. And I just think that it's sad because I'm gonna keep on kicking
God's gift to the
I love
world
how y'all
and
try to
women.
take it and put it in a different point of view, but your point of view is jaded, slanted, and it doesn't exist. So everything they say doesn't exist. Just remember, folks, and again, I make a career off of
Everything
talking
they
about
say
the
doesn't
mistakes and
exist.
mishaps. I love it. Are you starting to get the point how sick with it I really am? Are you starting to get the
No.
point how far ahead of everyone I am? Just like
Nope.
I
That
told
down
you,
with the
man, I'm
sickness?
so far ahead of everybody. It's unreal, bro. I'm 8 million moves ahead of everyone. Straight up. That's why he told that dude, he told him in the depiction, he said, don't make me your competition. You haven't had to go through the things I've gone through. You haven't been in the positions I've been in. See, that's what life is about, being in different positions and learning how to compete with the best and still, and defeat the best and win. That's what life's about, competing. When you have a lot of money, if you're a real human and a person, you compete. You don't hold money. I don't know what y'all are talking about. And no one on this platform has any money. So I don't want to hear the money talk.
If you were a real
I don't.
human and a person,
Yeah. Fucking he's starting to sound like he's getting a little mad by the end of the stream because I went back to the beginning to catch what I missed. He was a little bit more animated, and it
how
sounds like he's
long?
up
How
now.
long was he going when I jumped up?
We just restarted, but I got like the last half hour, so
Okay.
You understand? I'm good. I ain't trying to hear none of it. That's what I'm saying. If folks want to talk money, talk it with someone else, because I clearly am not the guy you should be talking money with, because I'm the one who made and spent more than your entire government. I've proven all these
that makes
concepts
no
already.
fucking
I don't
sense,
want to
Joey.
repeat myself. I don't need to go over them again because the public can't catch up. Man, get real, bro. I understand. I be in the street, in the hood, and ghettos, bro. I move around like a gangster. It's different.
In the
It's
ghetto.
different. We're not the same. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate people who show support. I appreciate the people who love me. I appreciate the people who are fans. But a lot of stuff just be whatever to me. You know what I mean? It's just like when you see I'm busy, right? Folks will just stand there and they just be, lingering in my energy, just standing there like, what is you standing in front of me or around me for? Like, first of
When
all,
people see that I'm busy, they'd stand there lingering in my energy. Fuck does that even mean?
I have no idea.
You to move so I can go do what I need to do. Because, like I said, it's just common sense. And that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, folks just being stagnated energy, bro, and they feel entitled. Like, I ain't nobody and nothing entitled to my energy. Folks don't know me like that. People don't play me close. You understand? So, like I said, that's my thing. I'm always working. That's why when y'all ask me questions, I answer it on autopilot, and you can see I'm busy and I'm very dismissive because I'm not trying to talk to nobody. What's there to talk about, bro? I know what
I'm busy because I'm talking to nobody.
I got a job to do. I'm out here on serious business. Come on, homie. People know about me, bro. Come on, man.
Holy shit!
I appreciate anybody who's a fan. I appreciate anybody who shows support. Are they showing support? No. They want to stand in front of me and waste my time, and they're not putting money in my pocket. If you want to stand in front of me and waste my time, next time please pay me.
Stop standing, Frost.
All this makes sense. Every time I talk, folks is in their feelings. I don't understand why. This is official tissue and how business works. And this is a business. I'm here conducting business. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to play at all. I never am. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got a lot of power. I do what I want to do, homie. You feel me? And no one controls me. I have no jurisdiction. I do what I want. So, like I said, that's the thing. Like, I got a lot of power, and you don't see me taking advantage of it. And if I had the money, when I get the money again, if I do, when God give it to me, the first thing I would try
He's starting to sound like he's doubting it a little bit, Sheriff.
What's the first thing he's gonna do here? What's
to do is help women.
help women. First thing he's gonna do is help women. Frost.
That's what's so crazy. These people tried to say this and they all want to dictate my reputation and talk about me and create some false image of me, but yet you're not even a magazine or the media. And it didn't work. They tried to do the same thing everywhere. They tried to do it on 6th Street and failed. They tried to do it in the bar industry and failed. They tried to do it on the
Tried to be a
internet and failed. They
magazine
tried
on
to do
6th
it with
Street.
the music game and failed.
He's been punked in everything he's just listed. 6th Street, the bar industry, online, and in music.
Of course.
Right? That's why it's crazy to me. Oh, now folks want to talk on the internet.
Fuck it.
And then smirk. What smirk about what? I mean, you smirk when you win. You don't smirk when you're just saying something you know is a lie. That's just downright crazy. That's what they all do, the same thing, because it's called what? Demonic possession. That's what that is.
Smirking etiquette. Okay, there's a time to smirk, and there's a time to not smirk. It's like etiquette. You know, it's like, what fork do you use on your dinner table?
Mm-hmm. Don't use the salad fork for the
Yeah.
meal.
When you're smirking.
Yeah. I've been smirking for about 7 years there, Joe.
I'm smirked out. Oh, shit.
They ain't fooling nobody, sister. And like I said, and all them demons and all them individuals, when I'm around them, in front of them, they don't say nothing.
Smirk them if you got them.
Convenient, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
Awfully convenient, because you know I have a voice, and yeah, I can talk about any issue publicly. So what's up? I would love to have a conversation with anybody.
Yeah.
All these folks that had so much to say on the internet for all these years, right? I would love to have a conversation, but I want a real live interview on camera. That's what I want, where we got to have the
Craig Grove give you one,
right? And I want it to be where, like, you need to, have a seat, and we're going to have the full interview, so that every time you say a lie, I can correct you on what you're talking about. And then what's up? How's that going to look on camera?
15 minutes.
See, we don't tolerate lies over here at all.
Yes,
That's
I do.
my
Good.
deal. I don't know what y'all talking about with this women stuff, because women with me have to deal with me and come correct like everybody. They always have. I ain't never had nobody get a dime out of me, get no money out of me. I ain't never been paid. I'm not a simp. I'm not a beta. I ain't none of these things that people were projecting and trying to say.
Not a beta. That fucking drives me crazy.
Ever had anything to do with me. In fact, all my history shows the complete opposite. So I'm a boss, I'm a G, and I'm a gangster, and I'm a thug, right? And I'm what you want to be, little
I'm a
homie,
boss.
correct? Got these folks talking, bro, and like I said, literally they want to talk over here, and you got it. It's just crazy, man. Like I said, every time folks is saying anything to me or whatever they trying to say or do, they always running every single time. It'd be crazy. I'd just be literally just relaxing, chilling, and like people have so much to say clearly and feel something, but they run in when they say it. I don't get it. Like, whatever you have to say, why didn't you just have a conversation and be direct about it? I don't understand. Like, anyone who's in their feelings, so what? I got folks still want to turn around and look back at me and all. Like, bro, I don't know what that is. I don't know where they do that at, but all I'm gonna say is it ain't a good look.
We've all tried to confront you on your panel, Joey, and you won't let anybody up because you're a bitch.
I'm real as it gets. So I'm going to say it again. Yeah, I got all the power and I'm real. And guess what? I see all you narcissists. I see you. I see you, Narcy. And let me tell you something. This is going to really get folks in their feelings. You can't trick me off my throne. And we're not the same, because I'm an actual gangster, right? I happen to be the mob, right? But you all are just regular little civilians. So that's the thing people don't get. When civilians talk to me, you a civilian. I don't care what civilians have to say. I just don't. If you support me, awesome. More power to you. And I appreciate it. And I'm totally thankful and grateful. Other than that, anything else that you feel, what does that have to do with me?
Welcome
Feelings
back.
are not facts,
Mhm.
people.
I had
If
two
you're
of
in
you up
your
here.
feelings because I'm successful, good. Like 50 Cent said, your frown makes me smile. When I used to go to school at UTB, when it was called
I used to
UTB,
go
a
to school.
university down here, right? On top of that, I had, let's just put it like this, man. I used to go to college there, right? And I don't know if you remember these times or remember, but I do vividly. And I remember how this is what transpired in a short time. We
All
had
right,
that
talk to
one
us.
rapping thing where they had to try to cheat, and I won the whole thing every time, right?
A
And then
rapping
it was
thing.
whatever.
Rap battles.
Did you ever try and cheat on a rapping thing when you used to spit?
I don't even know how you try to cheat at that.
And we already know, right?
Hidden
And
lyrics.
I won completely. And like I said, I was competing in rap with over $250,000, over $300,000 in the bank when everyone else in that building had absolutely nothing. That's number one. So I mean, I already won the minute I even walked in the building.
No.
It's like you're trying to rob a bank and you just slide the fucking note to the teller. Those are your fucking rap battle lyrics. You're just like fucking.
Yeah, but I don't understand this fucking logic from him. I entered a rap battle, and because I had more money in my bank account, I had already won.
Fuck yeah.
No, you have no fucking talent. You still suck dick when you try to do music.
Sorry,
I don't
sir.
have
Your
to live
account is
anything
closed.
rapping, and I did. And that's what folks did. Every time they had an event in the Valley, you can ask about the truth. They lied and cheated and said I didn't win when I clearly won.
Now, we've watched a couple of these rap battles, and they
Oh yeah.
suck.
God, when was that one? Oh shit.
It was like at a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? Shit.
Oh,
5,
shit.
6, 7?
No, that's got to be like 8 years ago. That was
Yeah.
like before I even started following him. When I found that shit, it is absolutely
So
fucking
bad.
horrendous. Joey. It's like you rap like a deaf person.
Damn.
Like there's no beat. It's just run-on sentences. It's absolutely terrible.
And I'm not joking. It was literally on camera. Okay. And I kept watching it back like, yeah, I won. But the point is, who cares? That's what folks do. They have to be unfair. And that's my deal.
You care.
I've never been the problem. And I've always been the best on another level. So folks can't even, compete. So they have to lie and cheat. They do the same thing on this network. Like I said, why do you think Rob Rack's little videos that he's putting up?
Rob Rack's backpacks.
They're not his videos. So who's telling him to do this? I can tell you right now, bro, look at them subs on Rob Rack's channel, and you tell me that he didn't pay for his subs and doesn't pay for his views, or somebody does. So what do you mean? In fact, I'd go as far as to say the same people who's sending him money, which the Red Triangles have already given proof of that, and his family, right? They're who paid for the channel, right, to get monetized. Why don't we talk about that?
15, amen.
Yeah. So again, I don't even believe that he's making any digital money. And number two, you have to get over $100 every month accrued to even get a paycheck. I did this genuinely. I made a living off of it for going on 3 years now. My 3-year anniversary as the real deal is coming up in just a minute.
Yeah,
and
your 3-month anniversary, your paycheck now.
See that. And that's why my views correspond with my subscribers. They correspond with what I'm doing.
Oh, wait, I don't know how long you've been I know how long you've been here, but I've been tuning him in and out. He's at $75, I believe.
Wow.
That
So
gets
let me get my
falsified
calculator.
everything because they're true and real and totally genuine and it's real success. Rob Rack, I mean, when did you get all these subs? They're not real. We all know that. So, like I said, and you can see YouTube doesn't care. So, what's going on, YouTube? When are you going to start paying attention to any of the rules and policies that you say that you enforce? Because they're not being enforced, right? And the problem is, right? Google was already ruled an illegal organization in court. The problem is when a corporation and a company doesn't.
Google was ruled in an illegal organization. What the fuck is he talking about?
So he's on pace for January and February, $94.15. So it's gone down. So he's not going to get
Oh,
paid until April. I love it.
oh my God, I love it.
Enforce their rules and policies, what does that become? It becomes an issue. And those matters, right, can result in what? You take matters like that to court. Those become lawsuits, correct? When folks don't do their job and don't do what they're supposed to do, it's always a problem because that's not helping us, the customer or the employee, if you want to call it. I don't work for you. I have the Masons cut my
The customer or the employee, whatever you call it, I don't work for you.
It's a W-2 or a 1099. Big difference.
I'm independent. I do what I want to do, and I'm building my own media company regardless. I don't need this, and I don't need you. Let me make that very
I don't
clear.
need this and I don't need you. I'm taking my ball and going home.
That's the part who got confused. Okay, so I'm gonna say this again. Nobody controls me. I do what I want to do, and I'm fully independent and uncontrollable. God told me become everything they fear, and that's what I've been doing. And you can see it. I'm the real deal, bro. And I'm as quick as these videos show.
What the hell?
Everything. Nothing is sped up. Come on, bro. So, like I said, I mean, Rob Rack didn't do it genuinely. So why did y'all go over there and give him a fake congratulations when he didn't accomplish anything? What do you mean? You don't reward cheating. You don't reward failure. So what are you talking about? See what I'm saying? And any dime that you make off this network, right? That's literally illegal. Did you know that? Yeah, because you didn't earn your channel. You didn't earn your subs. You didn't earn your views. You're not fooling anybody, little homie.
Anything you made off here is
That's number
illegal
one. So,
because
I
you
mean, if
didn't
you're
earn
going
your
to
subs.
pretend you can compete, at least compete. And like I said, they want to be the man in what? The man of what? A sector that doesn't exist and has no real history, and the history is not a good look. I mean, come on, bro. Meanwhile, like I said, all that sector, all them folks over there, man, I made money off of talking about them and having little back and forth for years because I'm just a boss. I ain't worried about nothing you talking about. Everything I did is genuine. Why aren't you congratulating me? Same folks didn't congratulate me, and I ain't asking for it. I'm glad. Like I said, your frown makes me smile. Straight up. I am progress. Okay, it's not progress because you went and got a coffee from Starbucks. That's not progress. That person, this other individual actually said that. He said, yeah, that's progress. No, it's not. You should really hear yourself. The fact is, man, like it's just common sense, bro. Like it's a rude awakening. It's karma time, and folks really need to, just see what reality is because, I mean, 100%. There needs to be a reality check worldwide, all across the board, and that's what God is bringing right now: justice, true justice, on a whole nother level beyond your comprehension. I'm watching it. I'm just watching it unfold. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable that people can't think for themselves. It's unbelievable that people just think that they're going to get away with everything they've done here and all this illegal activity. It is
You ever thought you
unbelievable
could
that
get
they
away
think they're
with
not going to
thinking
be
for
held
yourself,
accountable
Rust?
for their crimes. But God has already told me word for
Yeah,
word, and
once or
He's never
twice.
lied and never been wrong. And we've seen the results, and I've even shown them to you and prove it to you because God proved it for me, right? So there's no question. When God told me directly, nobody got away with anything. What's up now? And they over there panicking, worried about, oh, gee, oh, I told you what God told me. Everything has to do with me in the world. Do you understand that? I'm the center of the universe. I'm the son of God. the real Messiah.
I'm
I told you
fucking
I had to tell an
Craig.
individual that just the other night. I said, wait a
Craig
minute,
Christ.
hold up. I said, I'm walking Carmen. I'm the son of God, honey. You understand? You hear that? And I told you, look, come on, bro. And we see every time we see what it is. It don't need to be explained. You understand? Folks don't get, I'm walking karma, bro. Anything said to me, anything, any ill will, anything done towards me, anything, God's going to send something back in tenfold, and God ain't playing about me at all. Do you understand that? And it literally, every time I watch it, and it's instant karma.
Tinfoil.
So anybody trying to play games, I mean, you go against me, you go against God, little homie. Yeah, and I run this network, and I'm your boss. Literally, I'm your boss, you answer to me. And that's what they don't seem to understand. Like, brother, you think that folks is going to be able to make digital money and succeed on a platform that I got full control of basically at this point and all the power? Okay, let's see about that. Yeah. Yeah, what's up now? Yeah, exactly, because that's real power. See, I got real power. I don't got to do no talking. I don't got to talk fly. Jive talking.
Jive talking. Make up your mind.
Yeah, I'm the 50 Cent of this game for real. Just like he wants to play games in the music industry, and he controls and he can push back release dates for people's mixtapes and they CDs. Yeah, I could do the same thing, little homie.
Mixed dates and mixed tapes.
I could do the same thing. Actually, see, the thing is, I mean, you know, me, I want to see everyone win, but if folks want to all get on a team and act like, oh yeah, we're on this, okay, no problem. No, because that ain't competing. You want some jellyfish energy, no problem. Folks want to get on some jellyfish energy, no problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just like 50 Cent said, right? Right? I don't want problems.
No problem.
What? Come on, homie. Man, folks want to act like they still don't know what it is. Like you still don't know who the king when you know who the king. That's funny to me. You feel me? And it's the same way I'm going to be in any relationship I get in. See, I do what I want to do. I'm the king. Yeah. See me, I'm the cream of the crop. I don't just got options. I got buku options. You understand? And I already make buku bucks as far as maxing out on this platform, and this is how I created my income, and I just use it as a cover. That's all I do. I use it as a cover. Look cute. And I tell you what it is right in front of you, and it won't change nothing. I make this look cute when I'm the real thing. What do you mean? Folks know exactly what it is with me. Folks know my career. Folks
Incognito.
know who I am and what I do. You understand? And it's absolutely hilarious. It's hilarious that, you know, you got these folks in the public, they that entitled, and you can't support a dude from the community, and all these people want to act like
dudes from the community.
Brother, I'm who built this country. I'm the guy who I am the money. What do you mean? I come from the hood and the suburbs.
Fucking what?
He's on a good one right now.
I come from the hood and the suburbs.
And the suburbs.
What does that mean?
Brother, I'm who built this country. I'm the
Beans
guy
on burn in the kitchen.
The money. What do you mean? I come from the hood and the suburbs.
You singing the Jeffersons?
Yes.
Beans on burn on a
the money. What do you mean? I come from the hood and the suburbs. What do you I'm the same dude, the same folks that used to go to school with me try to act like I'm something different. What's so different about me? Because I had to be in the hood because nobody cared or helped me? When did I change? What are you talking about? We went to the same schools. We came up in the same environments. We didn't come up the same
suburbs.
Came up in the same environments at certain points in time. And you go and tell me, oh, now I'm something different. That's kind of odd, man, because last I checked, the folks that still work in these bars that are, you know, failing and poor and broke and ain't making a dime, they still talking about me all the time. They got to watch me succeed, but they want to take selfies all day and make posts that nobody reads or sees. They all want to be famous. They want to take photos and videos and smile like, I don't know. I mean, like, did somebody lie to you? Did they lie and say, oh, yeah, you know, you should be taking selfies? You're gonna be famous because they lied to you. Because I'll tell you what, every time I take a selfie, and I don't take selfies because I'm a man.
Every time I take a selfie, and I don't take selfies.
Take them. Oh my god.
Why is he so
Say,
fucking
oh
dumb?
yeah, you should be taking selfies. You're gonna be famous because they lied to you. Because I'll tell you what, every time I take a selfie, and I don't take selfies because I'm a man, I take videos, right? And every time I take,
I don't take selfies. I take videos.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
a video of myself, I don't take selfies because I'm a man. I take videos, right? And every time I take a video of myself, I get paid something for it. Every time. I don't do no free videos no more. There's not no free pictures. There's not no free videos, no free nothing. You see the difference? See, folks wanted my hustle. They wanted to do.
No, you are doing free videos. Like, just because you get paid for, like, you post them up for free and everything you get paid for. It's not like you negotiated a price before you posted it.
What I do. I saw them the other day talking about this because I look on Facebook at everything, and them folks be obvious as hell. And like I said, how you gonna sit there and whine and talk about,
Welcome
yeah,
back.
I'm so glad that
I
I
don't know
work
what's
with
happening.
this team of people. You mean the team that's
Yeah.
fully corrupt and I
This is why I told you I hate the mobile app. It's such a fucking pain in the ass.
have all the
Yeah,
documented
every time I
evidence for
try
a
and
federal
switch, it disconnects me.
Mhm.
lawsuit? I mean, are you really that proud that you're a part of all this? I mean, what do you mean? And you want to ignore it and just hope it'll go away? I'm the gift that keep on giving, sister. I'm sorry, but what? You're proud to work with people that don't do nothing but be in the same jellyfish energy? I mean, what do you mean? How can you be proud of that? How can you be proud that you just wasted 10 to 16, 20 years and didn't make a dime and you're still in the same exact boat you were in before? You know what I mean?
10
And
to
I'm talking about
16.
the boat that these folks in is unbelievable. But they got something to say. I remember they dropped me off at my hotel when I was working hard as hell over there. And I tell them, yeah, I pay for a hotel every night, every other night. Welcome to
Every
how
other.
hard it is for a man. You understand? Do you know how much money I could have saved in my life? Do you know how rich I would be if I was a woman? But again, that's what I'm saying. This is how
What the fuck?
this is what we gotta go through.
Oh shit!
Money I
What did he say? What was that? Fucking hell!
the other night. Welcome to how hard it is for a man. You understand? Do you know how much money I could have saved in my life? Do you know how rich I would be if I was a woman?
That son of a bitch!
The fuck?
Holy shit! The amount of, oh my god! I got nothing with that one.
Oh my god.
That's low hanging fruit, but I got nothing.
I feel like he wants to do OnlyFans or something. He keeps talking about making
Well,
money
he-
off videos.
he
And
did.
so much money.
Frosty did last year. He said, I want to start making one of those you know what fans
Oh my god.
pages.
But again, that's what I'm saying. This
No,
is how
thank
we
you.
live. This is what we got to go through. My dad had it hard too. I remember he would talk about it, and he had a hard time all the time too. It's hard in this world for a man. It's actually impossible. And you all,
My
you
dad
women
used to
don't
be a
care.
woman.
You don't reach out with a helping hand. You don't give me a dime. You don't do nothing, and I never
Right.
asked because I'm the only real man who ever existed.
Wow.
See, Rob Rat get his money sent to him by his family and his parents, just like this other little homie out here. They pay his college
Homeboy.
tuition for every vehicle and everything he do. Me, I don't have no support system. Every dime I ever made, I had to work hard for. You feel me?
Wow.
In cities with nowhere to go, having to live in a shelter when there was no reason because everybody else had a roof over their head, right? And I had to wake up 6 in the morning and go to work and do temp work just so I could survive and get by while paying off property taxes for a property I never got to live on. That's how we get done. I don't know what
Properties I never got to live on.
Oh my god, I gotta run that back. I wrote.
when there was no
Oh,
reason because
shit.
everybody else had a roof over their head, right? And I had to wake up 6 in the morning and go to work and do temp work just so I could survive and get by while paying off property taxes for a property I never got to live on. That's how we get done. I don't know what you're
It's brilliant.
Oh my god. It's so fucking dumb.
talking about, and I'm not complaining because I'm perfectly okay with it. That's the part you don't get. I don't look at anything the way that you want to look at it because you're not even being honest about how you're looking at it. Everything worked out for me. I don't know what
You don't want to
talking
be
about, like I
honest
said.
about how you're looking at it. I got this fake stare fucking lurking.
And I'm in the perfect situation that I want to be in. I made the right moves for me. So how could anyone comment? I didn't ask for your comment. I didn't ask for your opinion. You're not in a position to tell me anything. What are you talking about? And that's how reality works. That's why we got to stop these chat rooms completely. There's no more chat rooms in anything because it's giving people it's making them feel like they can pretend jokes are serious and that they're serious and they have a voice.
Chat rooms, we gotta end chat rooms because they can pretend folks are serious.
Like they can pretend jokes are serious and that they're
What?
it's making them feel chat rooms and anything because it's giving people it's making them feel like they can pretend jokes are serious and that they're
serious. Dude, this what the fuck is happening right now? This is so good.
This is a good one this morning. I guess I'm happy I woke up.
And they have a voice. I got news for you. Nobody has a voice but me.
I woke up for a reason, I guess.
Matters. Believe me, everybody listening like right now. And when I talk, it moves mountains and it echoes for all of time. Sneed Enterprises is getting built right in front of you. Like I said, I am the legend. I am the man, the myth, the legend, right? And it ain't no myth, clearly, right? But the whole point is I built an empire here. I'm real. Folks got to listen to me and go relay back to they folks. Yeah, he making moves over there. He's stronger than ever. That's an actual superhero. I can't even imagine the level of the jellyfish energy. I can't even imagine the things that are getting said right now behind my back. I'm telling you, I got folks so much in their feelings, it's unbelievable on a whole nother level, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is a pure, uncut mental illness, Christina.
Loving every little minute of it. Seriously, I love it. You feel me? We will never be the same. We've never been the same. We're not going to be the same. It'll never change. And like I said, folks can't compete with me, man. I did the impossible in tennis when I was 12 years old. I did the impossible in baseball when I was 12 years old. I did the impossible in basketball when I was 12 years old. I've been a prodigy my entire life.
Since I was 12 years old.
I'm just telling them who I am, introducing myself.
I got strangers. I was telling them I was 12 years old.
I'm an immortal vampire. And when I tell folks I'm immortal, they all start making faces and got something to say. That's some internet stuff. Because in person, you're going to stand right in front of me and not do that. And you're going to be fake, right?
But you just said when you say it in person, people make faces.
Like all of them are. And you're going to just sit there and say, yeah, you know what? You're right. So that's the thing. If y'all can't even be honest with yourselves and act the same way online that you act in reality, what's the point of conversating with you? Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about all that fake stuff. That's internet stuff. That's what the internet is for people who live in a vibration of fear to get on here and act like
fucking
something.
Internet.
Boy, stop it. Absolutely hilarious, man. You can't be serious. Like, yeah, clearly you feel some way. That's why. Oh, did he just say he's immortal? Yeah, and it's already been proven. It's on camera. It's not even a big deal.
Hiss, Joey.
Why. And you know why they feeling so much about it? Because all of them did what?
Do you remember when I ran into that truck at like 7 miles an hour because I couldn't brake at my duties? I'm immortal.
You're such a fucking loser, Joey.
Same actions that all the celebrities did. They're all Masons. They're all part of this satanic demonic system. You understand? Oh, immortality is 100% possible, but you know
immortality
how through God. That's what folks don't understand is 100% satanic demonic system. You understand? Oh, immortality is 100% possible.
Immortality.
What the fuck is
the electronic version? It's like a Monopoly, the electronic version. It takes like longer to play the electronic version than it does regular Monopoly.
Yeah, it's like email, Sheriff.
Yeah.
But you know how it's possible? Through God. That's what folks don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff that y'all talk about and entertain, it doesn't even exist. Actually, what exists is what is in consciousness. When you expand your consciousness, you reach new heights. When you expand your consciousness, you're able to obtain more things. You're able to live differently. You're able to move differently. I'm eternal and immortal, brother. I ain't going nowhere at any point in any way, shape, or form. That's what you folks don't understand. I got all the time in the world. I'm in no hurry. It doesn't matter how hard a day is for me because I literally regenerate because of God.
I told you he said he regenerated.
Yep.
Yeah. He thinks he's
It doesn't
immortal.
matter how long a day takes to me because
God already told the world, he said, I'm going to prove regeneration is possible too with him. It's all being proven in front of your face as we speak. And folks is missing out on it. They're missing biblical history because they want to, you know, like I said, sit there and say, yeah, I was being productive because I went and got my coffee at Starbucks this morning. But, oh, nobody's good enough. Well, then, oh, honey, I mean, then you must be on a whole nother level, huh? Right? It just like, can you imagine folks that work on 6th Street in a bar, okay, and got to dance on top of a bar for years.
Oh, shit.
And like beg for money. That's what all of them
earthquake,
do, right? And sit there and not make a dime.
Oh, for real? You good?
Yeah.
Small
one.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, just a small one. Oh shit.
All right.
I don't even know if they make tips. Right? Oh, sorry, that's what they have to actually make a living off of his tip. Right? And
yeah, listen to how
make a living off his tip.
This is how stupid he is. They dance on top of the bar for years, begging for money. I don't even know if they could take tips.
Sit there and not make a dime. I don't even know if they make
they
tips.
live off tips.
Right? Oh, sorry, that's what they have to
make a living just off the tip.
Off of his tips. I don't think they make much of a wage. like
his
so.
tip.
See how different the spectrum is when you get the real story and ask me the truth. Do you know how much gossip is on 6th Street and how much gossip is on these Facebook groups and these Discord chats? You know,
what the hell? How do you quantify gossip?
CIA or all of them.
I have no idea. I wouldn't by volume.
Yeah.
Have to investigate these matters, right? Because
is it by weight or volume?
I brought forth publicly.
By like the seriousness of the gossip.
Everything I state, I can guarantee
that was some heavy shit, man.
The CIA have to look into it at some point. So you know they're investigating, so they're gonna figure out if they do their job correctly about these Discord servers everywhere. Because there's a lot of folks in Discord servers, and they weren't just talking about me. Their actions are clear and their intent is clear, and it's illegal as it gets. So the minute that they find those servers, well, that's court evidence.
Are they ever going to find Sneeville?
See, that's the thing.
Nope.
Folks have been doing something that's illegal this entire time, and that's the thing. I've never felt that.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like some police officers in Brownsville would actually join.
They would fucking lose their shit.
Yeah, honest to God, I think they would find it a little fun.
Anyway,
oh, hell yeah.
I've never felt angry, mad.
Boredom in a small town,
normal
you know?
human being. I mean, you know, I think that it's normal to feel some way. It's very weird.
I mean, Brownsville relatively is not a small town. It's what, 100,000 plus, but it is a small town kind of atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, especially because he like lives in, was it Olmito or like Rancho Viejo half the time, and that's a much smaller area.
Right.
I just don't enjoy. I don't want to see, you know, illegal activity done in front of me. Like I'm righteous. I'm incorruptible, right? And that's my only thing. I'm like, nah. Like I'm just seeing all these crimes being committed, and nobody doing their job or doing anything about it. That's why, like I said, we need a Batman. I heard with the Epstein files, they're saying, oh, we don't have enough evidence. What do you mean? That is the evidence. And I thought it was going to be doctored even more so than what I'm hearing. I mean, what do you mean?
What I'm hearing.
No, you have to hold folks accountable. What do you mean? Like, and what you don't seem to get is like Americans are going to stand up regardless. You understand? That's the thing. Like, God is going to bring accountability no matter what.
Incorruptible.
Yeah, I just
That's
read
exactly
that.
what's happening right now. So all these little sectors and all this criminal activity and illegal activity they keep doing on camera and have been doing, and most of them can't even stop, right? Yeah, they can't even stop. They don't have any concept of reality, right? And that's the point. Like when you're dealing with folks that can't stop, that's just crazy to me. I don't know what that is. That's some new generation stuff. And then they act like they're tough for it. Like that's not a tough thing to do. Like tough people don't even, and it's crazy because in reality, they don't move around like that. All of them act like something they're not on the internet. That's what's so crazy to me. Like on the internet, they want to act like they can't stop. But in reality, they're not doing any of that. Isn't that crazy? like like give it a break for one day, bro. Like just be yourself. Like what? That's my whole thing. Like, bro, like in reality, I've never seen that energy ever from anyone. The same folks that have these fake energies
Internet
online,
energy.
when I see them in person, they nothing but nice, bro. All of them.
That's a good
It's
song.
super
There
fake.
could be
Every
something there.
time. So that's what I'm saying.
Internet energy.
Internet energy.
Like, come on, bro. Some internet stuff, man. I don't worry about no internet stuff. I'm telling you the truth, folks, and they feelings. Folks know what I'm doing, and I've accomplished a whole lot. I'm a monster. Okay, so it's like let folks do what they do, homie. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Real talk. And like I said, like all I need is a little bit of money and change. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get these
Money
bikes
and
fixed.
change.
I'm gonna get that bat cycle fixed if I can. I'm gonna get everything going, and I'm gonna get new stuff: electric scooters, electric bicycles, everything.
New stuff.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to learn how to build my own bat pods and tanks and tumblers. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do because folks don't get. That's about the last step that I'm going to need, and then the money. And if I get the money, then I
Tonka
really
toys.
can learn it. So the last step is the money because
Lincoln
it'll
logs.
answer everything with that because
Lincoln
I already
logs
have it
is
on
great.
my mind because God put it on my
Erector
mind.
sets.
I already have the desire and ambition and
Erection
drive to
sets.
learn it and do it so that I can just be working on projects and building myself, doing the mechanical engineering myself or having a team do it for me. But to the point that I know and can create the blueprints, I have to learn all these different systems where I can learn and do everything. I'm operating at a level that the world has never seen. The CIA, Feds, and FBI, I guarantee you, are paying attention to me in a good way because they're like, he's the anomaly,
Good way.
right? And this is my actual real reality in my real life, is that I'm the anomaly and the government knows of me. Trust me, they know about me.
I'm the anomaly of the government.
I heard there was a thing going on between organizations actually over me. Like God never lies to me. I 100% believe.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
In a good way because they're like, he's the anomaly, right? And this is my actual real reality in my real life, is that I'm the anomaly and the government knows of me. Trust me.
I can't with that. Dude, I've been laughing for 12 fucking hours straight. I fucking swear to God. Oh.
They know about me and they're watching and paying attention. I heard there was a thing going on between organizations actually over me. Like God never lies to me. I 100% believe it makes sense because they're sitting there trying to figure out, like, everybody wants me basically just like all the women want me.
The government's fighting over me.
It makes sense because they're sitting there trying to figure out, like, everybody wants me basically just like all the women want me. God already alerted me and told me of that. You understand? So that's my point. Like, brother, I'm Gucci, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. You know what I mean? I don't know about you folks. If you still working in the bar industry and that's what you do, y'all take fake pictures and talk about, I'm so glad that I wasted 10 years. I wasted 10 years in a marriage that was sucked and I didn't believe in, right? And I wasn't even loyal to. Wasted 10 years and in a bar making diddly squat for money and not building a future. Man, I bet everybody's real proud of you. I bet you real proud, huh? Yeah.
Wow.
Joey, you worked at that bar and you were fired from that bar.
Somebody give you a reality check.
Fired from putting ice in the urinals.
Yeah.
That's pretty pathetic.
How the real world works. I'm so happy.
They kept catching him chewing on the ice cubes.
Happy I wasted 10 years on a downtrodden bar environment That's serious to you? That's what they act like. They
Downtrodden.
act like it's an opportunity to work in these places. Brother, when I worked at these places, I didn't want to work there. I only worked there so I could pay off my property taxes. I went and sold it for $100,000. And then
I can't. I just can't. What the fuck is he's so fucking retarded today?
When I worked there, I didn't even want to work there.
opportunity to work in these places. Brother, when I worked at these places, I didn't want to work there. I only worked there so I could pay off my property taxes. I went and sold it for $100,000. And then everybody wanted to talk behind my back when I was gone. Every time I show up and come back, they act different in front of my face. That's what they do. And they have to make up lies. Oh, well, this and that, so that I could lose my job. That's called wrongful what? Yeah,
Wrongful.
Every single instance like that, that's going in the lawsuit. Those are separate lawsuits. I'm going to win all of them. Yeah, what happened with me was total unfairness. It's been unfair my entire life because I shine and I'm just better. So that's a compliment. So that's why I know whenever anybody says anything to me, no reason to react or respond or even care because, well, you're talking backwards and you're really just expressing the fact that it's nothing but the same jellyfish energy. Yep. And that's the world we live in, and that's reality every day, sister. It'll never change. I'm always the top and at the cream of the crop. I'm always at the top, and I am the cream of the crop, and I've always been this, and I always will be. So like I said, nobody's near me, nobody's close to me. What do you mean? This is all real. No, all these other folks are who's operating off their ego. I let go of my ego a long time ago. That's how I became limitless.
I let go of my ego a long time ago. That's how I became limitless.
And like I said, that's the thing. Like people are very, very in their feelings over my glow and my light. You should be, because it all come from God. It's 100% real. See, that's the thing. These folks they in their feelings, so they get online and they want other folks to be in their feelings because they are. I don't. I get online, I just talk about my real life and reality, and all of a sudden I affect everything coast to coast and have everybody in their feels without trying.
Frost, did you get online to get us in our feelings?
This is who I am. There ain't no
yes, I did.
Here,
is it working?
Okay.
This is my reality and my life and what it is. So you're going to have to accept it, aren't you? I thought that was the funniest thing. Yeah, I'm so glad I wasted 10 years in a bar that's involved in a federal lawsuit because of all the illegal activity they're doing, and they have gang connections, and I know too much and know everything, and it's in the readings right now, God speaking directly to me and you, that they are concerned and worried because they know that I know too much.
Oh, my God. How long has he been going?
I'm going to end up owning every single building on 6th Street and every single bar.
Yes,
not
35
one
minutes
individual
left.
out there is a bar owner.
So like
you
an hour
own the
and
name of
15
a bar.
minutes.
You do not own the building, so you are not a bar owner. That's number one, and that's a concrete documented fact. I will end up owning all of 6th Street. I plan to buy and purchase every single building there.
I had no idea.
So
I had no idea how long he was going when I woke up. I was like, what?
Like that's the thing. Folks went out their way. You know what I mean? To pretend like this and whatever. That's fine, bro. What you got to understand is, like I said, you know, we all heard about Bob Woody, right? Like I said, Bob Woody, right, all that stuff is like I said, it's borrowed, it's rented. He doesn't own any of it. It's the same Mason stuff. It's just a position, right? And it's all the same stuff. And you can tell by looking at him, you can see what it is. And my point is, like, no, I'm going to end up owning all of 6th Street and all of 6th Street. I'm going to own every building, right? So what do you mean? What are you talking about? I guarantee you, and when I get to this position, and with how high that God is going to exalt me truly, I bet you anything Bob Woody will be having to come to me to ask me for a job.
Bob Woody is a promoter on 6th Street that like owns a lot of the bars. When he references that guy's name, if anyone didn't know.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. And this is why he will never succeed. Even if he has money, he is so concerned with revenge that he doesn't even care about his own happiness or success.
Right.
It's just, I'm going to prove these people wrong. And I'm going to prove these people, I'm going to own every food truck and every bar.
I got news for you, buddy. Bob Woody doesn't run anything on 6th Street. Tyree Sneed runs 6th Street.
I'm going to buy these bars whether they want to sell them or not.
You understand? And
And
that's the thing.
I'm going to make him an offer, and they're going to be like, you know what? We have to take it.
Like, that's how his mind works. It's fucking crazy.
Fuck it. We'll take it.
these folks don't get it, man. Like, bro, had there been one adjustment and had this stock like capitalized,
Would you take a post-dated IOU?
No. Absolutely not. Get the fuck out of my bar.
I would have already had the money to do all this. Like, I've been planning and making investments and trying to figure out how to get this dough. Like, I already know my plan. Like, no, I want to buy and own every building on 6th Street and all.
Yeah, we're going to get the bag.
I'll own every building on Congress. I want all of it. Austin is mine. You understand? And that's the point. Like, I think I'm going to end up building Sneed Enterprises in one of these cities. I just don't really value Austin. Like, it's like this, bro. It's like having a Honda Accord compared to a Lamborghini. Yeah. I'd rather go be the man in Boston and New York than worry about the Valley. If people feel some way about that, that's cool. I could care less, because I mean, can you not see that my mentality makes sense? Maybe that shows my point and proves my point, right? Because you'd have to be sheltered, you know, completely to not understand that there's a world outside of the Valley. And I'm not saying anything but the truth that I want to expand outside the Valley. Like I said, I love the Valley. I love everybody in the Valley. Got nothing but love. I'm not saying it for any other reason than it's truly how I feel. Because I clearly.
But what does that have to do with a Honda Accord and a Lamborghini?
Yeah, it's like I'd take the Lamborghini, Sheriff, but I'd sell it and then I'd buy a Honda Accord.
Well, the gas mileage, you know,
yeah. I honestly would. I would sell the Lamborghini and buy a Honda Accord.
Sell the Lamborghini and then buy a bar in Austin.
People in the Valley should feel the same way. You know, like, make the most of things. Like, leave the Valley. Like, the real folks know there's a whole world out there. It ain't the Valley. So I'm just saying, I want to be successful in the man in like Boston and New York. You know, I'm already the man in the Valley. I want to expand. That's being ambitious.
The man in the Valley.
Maybe that's the difference between you and me, because of how we were raised. Because my father was a UT graduate lawyer, and we traveled, okay? And he had me in the ghetto, in the hood, around all the real ones, and that's why I became a real one, because I grew up with them. They raised me. That's why I emulate the behaviors and everything. That's why when I walk with a limp.
I was feral. I walk with a limp. Yes, you do, Joey.
The dudes that raised me, I mean, my father raised me, but the dudes
that raised me.
Basketball court, like I said, I mean, the dudes that raised me, I mean, my father.
I can't.
The dudes that raised me.
The dudes that raised me.
The dudes that raised me, I mean, my father raised me, but the dudes I grew up around, maybe on that basketball court, like I said, I mean, I saw all sorts of crazy
my
stuff.
Father raised me, but the dudes
as a kid, I saw all sorts of crazy stuff right there in Austin. And we went all over the map. My dad had me playing basketball against, you know, with grown men in Mississippi.
Give me oh my God, dude. I can't. The dudes had me fucking playing basketball with grown men in Mississippi. What the fuck just happened?
The woman I talked to right now from Mississippi. Y'all don't know that, right? And I told you that. I was like, yeah.
Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Dude, I've been laughing for fucking 12 straight fucking hours.
Like, as a kid, I saw all sorts of crazy stuff right there in Austin. And we went all over the map. My dad had me playing basketball against, you know, with grown men in Mississippi. There's
it's the funniest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Don't fucking don't get me going again, Jesus.
It does sound like that iron belt.
I played basketball with grown men in Mississippi.
all sorts of crazy stuff right there in Austin. And we went all over the map. My dad had me playing basketball against, you know, with grown men in Mississippi.
It just keeps getting, it's one of those things where you just loop it and it keeps getting funnier every time you fucking hear it.
One more time. Last time. I'm crying a little bit.
Oh God!
Like, as a kid, I saw all sorts of crazy stuff right there in Austin, and we went all over the map. My dad had me playing basketball against with grown men in Mississippi. There's a
I can't. Oh Jesus God! All I did was wake up to go take a fucking piss, and then here we are playing basketball with grown men in Mississippi. I can't fucking deal with it.
Okay.
a woman I talk to right now from Mississippi. Y'all don't know that, right? I told you that.
One more time.
With a map. My dad had me playing basketball against, with grown men in Mississippi. There's a woman I talk to right now from Mississippi. Y'all don't know that, right? And I told her that. I was like, yeah, my dad had me out there playing street ball with, grown men, grown folks, one-on-one while he had the Cadillac truck right there. My dad was a real dude, though. He wasn't scared to go to nowhere.
It keeps getting better.
He was a real G. He wasn't scared to go nowhere.
Oh my God.
Holy
shit.
Thinking about it. It was a real dude, bro. He wasn't scared to go to nowhere. It even trips me out thinking about it, but I mean, it makes sense because he's just like me, So that's what I'm saying. Like, the world is mine, homie. I could move to Los Angeles and
That's what I'm saying. The world is mine.
go to the toughest ghetto and still make it, and be low key and not tell people who I am, and nobody would know I'm famous. Folks don't get.
This is so good, dude.
Does he realize how stupid it is? If I don't tell anybody who I am, no one will know I'm famous.
Hell no.
Going off grid like God told me, but what people don't get, when I get money, it makes it even worse because I'm so gangster with it. I can go to any hood. I can go to any hood and literally recruit all the gangsters. I'm talking about real gangsters. What I mean by gangsters, I mean you got to understand and understand what gangster is, right? But it's a mentality and it's a way of life and it's a walk. You understand? And you can tell by someone's demeanor who's real and who ain't, and who not, and who can hold their own. And my point is, that's me. That's what I come from, right?
Go to sleep, Stu. It's late for you.
Like I was in College Station. When I was in College Station, I had over $250,000 in the bank, driving my Porsche around paid for, cash. I was hanging out and spending time with gangsters. We went out to the real ghetto club in the hood. I went to the Yo Gotti concert and went in there and was the only, one like me in there. And homie walks up to me and said, man, you must have some soul if you up in here. Said, yep. And I was in the middle of the dance floor.
I said, yep.
Middle of the dance floor, little old me. Yeah, in the middle of the dance floor, looking at Yo Gotti with a cat with a beanie that said, you know what, Illuminati. Real talk. I had the same beanie at the DMX concert in Far Texas down here too, and DMX saw it too, and I think he was just looking at it like, what the hell? My point was, I was right in front of DMX, but my point is, Yo Gotti was right there in front of me doing his little thing, and I got my artists because I'm, trying to build a record label, and they were part of whatever crew they were from, and they were bringing me drinks. Like, folks, that's what's weird to me. Like, folks want to talk about this internet stuff, but you don't get me. I can literally just go off grid anytime I want because I could just fall back and go into any hood and ghetto, and you won't have a clue where I'm in. You won't know where I'm staying, who I'm talking to. You won't know nothing about me. And I don't have to tell folks in any hood or ghetto, yeah, my name's Tyree Sneed. I do radio for a living. I'm famous. I'm the real deal. I'm the depiction. I ain't got to tell them all that. I could just show up to any hood and ghetto and act like I'm broken poor. You understand how powerful that makes me? It's what I keep telling you. Just like I keep telling you about these shelters. I go into a shelter. Folks don't know how much money I got. You know how much power I got now? Because I'm that real.
Shelter power.
That's scary, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's literally scary. That's scary. That's a scary level of power, homie. A dude with no limits that really doesn't have fear. It's not that I don't have it, but I don't operate off fear. I run off a different programming. I live in a vibration of love. It's different. Oh, I go through things. If I went to the hood, I know what I'm walking into. I know anything can happen. I don't care. I don't care about the things you care about. I don't look at it the way you look at it. Even when I I have nothing to lose. It's a philosophy. There's a method to my madness. This is why I keep winning. Like what they teach with Sun Tzu, the art of you-know-what. That's what my whole life has been. I'm an expert at it. That's why I'm the reincarnated game master. So y'all don't get that it's different because the first thing when I get my money, I'm going to the hood. I already know, maybe not first thing, but I got to come through the hood.
First
because
thing I'm
that's where
doing,
all the
maybe
homies
not
at and the
first
real
thing.
gangsters.
First
And I
thing I'm
gotta get
doing
them
when
on
I
my
get my
side. I'm the
money is
president of the
going to
streets. I
the
gotta make
hood.
sure I got the homies and get my money. I'm going to the hood.
Joey, if you ever have money and the first thing you do is go to the hood, whatever hood you're in is going to rob you immediately.
Going to the hood, and we're going to get
Robbed at gunpoint.
What did I write down earlier? The only
got-
key is time. Freaking what the hell?
Yeah. You said
Didn't write
this
that
stream
down.
is like an escape room.
I'll make
to
sense
the
out of
hood
it
because that's
tomorrow.
where all the homies at and the real gangsters. And I got to get them on my side. I'm the president of the streets. I got to make sure I got the streets right with me. See, y'all keep acting and thinking Batman going to be alone. I'm not going to be alone, homie. I'm about to have armies working for me. Yeah. That's why you got Groovy Jimmy, the fake Crip, over there talking that fake stuff, pretending he me. That's what they do. They all copy my rhetoric. Rob Rack does it too, fast. That's what he said. He said, I got soldiers. You got something. You don't have soldiers. I don't know. You got a lot of problems, I'll tell you that. You got issues and not enough tissues. What you need is a Kleenex box.
Oh my
Puffs.
god. What a classic
Puffs.
video.
But that's the thing they don't get. Like, I come from the ghetto in the hood for real. And I move around like Young Buck. Straight up. That's all I used to do when I was younger. Listen to Young Buck and drive around, on some crazy nonsense. And I was really on it, though. That's what I was doing in Albany, New York City. When I told you I ran all them corners, told you what I used to do in Atlanta. I was the real deal, bro. That's what folks don't get. You don't even know the positions I've been in. Half the stuff and the positions I've been in, I can't talk to you about and can't tell you about. That's how rough my background is, and I didn't know any better because I was young. That's the difference. I'm lucky. I'm not just lucky. I'm blessed by God. My story is real. It's not fabricated like all these other little homies. So that's the point. Now, I came up hard, and I'm the real deal. And I came up hard even in suburban environments. It doesn't mean it's easy. It was hard then, okay? Everywhere is hard. It's life. Life is tough. Life is hard. You know what I mean? And you got to be strong enough to keep getting back up. That's what matters. I'm just a real human being, man. I'm not exempt from anything.
Human being.
I go through things all the time. It ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So that's my point. Like, this is the only way to live, man. I truly feel like that.
Joey's a homunculus.
Without fear, overcome your fears. You know what I mean? Like the ones that make sense, though. You know what I mean? Like, overcome your fears. We're talking. Stand up and be about your business and stand on business. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's what you don't get. Like, nah, brother, I can literally go anywhere, go to any hood, and a lot of the knowledge is in the hood. And the minute I start talking to them, they're gonna feel where I'm coming from. I mean, I could go to a random hood and ghetto. I already know. If I was driving, if I get back driving, I could show up in any ghetto and hood. And if I stopped and talked to someone and had a real conversation, they'd probably be like, you know what, bro, just come on in, man. They'd probably be like, I got a couch right there, bro. You can stay on the couch if you want.
Random ghettos couches.
So heavily because of.
Yeah, this is about the time I came in last time, but I'll finish it off because you're up here. And
yeah, it's all good.
Pretty good.
What I'm doing and what I'm kicking and what I'm talking about, when they hear me talk, they're like, yeah, he's a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, we're on the same vibe. Like, we understand each other. You know what I mean? We understand who the enemy is. Like, I stand up to the establishment for, like, this is a way of life. Like, I'm the real deal. I'm the general and the leader. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm just trying to tell you, man, y'all don't understand, bro. I'm going to be in all these different hoods and ghettos, literally.
The ghetto leader.
Most folks can't even go to, and I'm going to be on blocks most folks won't walk down. They won't walk down the streets that I go to. I'm telling you the truth. So that's the thing. Like, how are folks going to ever know my whereabouts? God already told me I'm going off grid. You have any idea how much power I have now? That's why I kept working on this project. See, that was the thing. Like, when I was in the shelters, I was always productive, but it was a different kind of productive, and it was necessary and it was needed at that point in my life. But this is a whole different level of production. And that's why I appreciate it and I understand it, because when I was in that environment, this is what I wanted. And now I got it. You know what I mean? So, and I really had it the entire time. But my point was, I was, moving around because whatever people were lying or making up nonsense or whatever, it worked out to my benefit. And it taught me a lot and it made me stronger. They literally said that my past relationships, the hardest ones, are what unlocked my gifts. Thank you. See, that's what folks don't get. Folks think they doing something, they on something, man. You ain't doing nothing but a favor. You ain't doing me nothing but a favor. All you did was give me what I want, just like I told you. All y'all do is give me what I want. why it's so funny, because they really believe they accomplishing something. What do I look held back? All this equity got folks still handing me a little bit of cash here and there. I mean, I live off the strength of God. Like, you know what I mean? Real talk. He produces my budget. Like, you can't be serious, man. I mean, like I said, like, a man gave me $5 today. The other day, another man gave me $5. Like, yeah, I have to spend this money. Don't get me wrong. I got stuff I got to pay for and get every day. I'm just surviving, and they know it. Like, I got people that try to step up and do a little something for me. Like, folks want to see me be okay out here. That's a big deal for me. That means a lot to me, because I never had that. You know what I mean? And they can just see, like, yeah, he's been through hell and like he's got it hard. Like, I want to help him. And that's the part I appreciate. It's been several different folks. And like I said, the Valley's embraced me and I embrace the Valley. And I'm here to protect the people in the Valley, and I always will. You know what I mean? It wasn't based off of what they did for me. It was just the fact that they cared. It was just the fact that they were nice to me. That was all I needed. That was more than enough for me.
Oh.
So I'm going to do me regardless.
Such
you know what I mean? And like I said, I mean, I'm kind of from here, like really from here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, I mean, it's going to be the same thing if I go to any hood or ghetto or the suburbs. It's going to be the same type of environment.
That why is that so funny?
Environment, but I can blend in everywhere. I can talk to anybody. I can get along with pretty much anybody.
I'm going to pick and choose the ghetto.
Like, really from here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, I mean, it's going to be the same thing if I go to any hood or ghetto or the suburbs. It's going to be the same type of environment. It's just different people. It'll be a different environment, but I can blend in everywhere. I can talk to anybody. I can get along with pretty much anybody.
Blended ghetto.
You know what I mean? Like I said, like, man, I see all sorts of different individuals, and I just say hi and be nice. And the biggest thing I've learned, man, is that, when you treat people with kindness, 9 times out of 10, they'll treat you with kindness back.
9 out of 10 times.
Come around, if you just be nice, it goes a long way, bro. You know what I mean? It's not about anything else, like it really isn't. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's coming from a gangster. So if that don't make sense, then I don't know what does. You know what I mean? Because I don't, it's common sense. I ain't got to spell it out or explain it. But my point is, I'm going to get going, but it just is what it is, man. Like I said, that's all I'm telling you. Like, yeah, bro, I'm going to be utilizing every resource I can. If God gives me millions of dollars, boy, I'm going to utilize them resources. I'm just telling you, like I said, nobody's going to know what I have. They're not going to know what kind of money I'm holding or money I have. So why would I not go in the hood? Why would I not go to the shelters? Like, do you understand? I could probably walk in a hood. If I got millions of dollars, I could walk into any hood, ghetto, or suburbs. I could go anywhere. I could go in these small little college towns, anywhere. And I could just literally talk to someone and be like, yo, listen, I'll just pay you rent. They'd be like, what? I'll pay you rent. I want to move in.
I want to move into the ghetto and I'm going to pay you rent.
I have a lot of money. I want to move in. This is what I do for a living. And I just need to be in this location. Can I, do you have a spot where I can stay? I just need the basics, and I won't even say I got a lot of money. See, that's the thing. I won't let that cat out the bag. That's my point, though. Like, do you understand? They're not even going to ask me like that. They're going to be like, sure, no problem. I mean, if you paying, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, bro. I'm going to be able to get a spot anywhere I want and build a life anywhere. And that's what God told me was one of his gifts to me.
This is amazing.
That's the point. Then I just move in, get me a spot, give me my own room. That's all I really need, my own room. And I want to be in a safe environment. And I'm used to environments that aren't safe. And I mean, you know what I do for a career and how I am. So I really ain't worried about nothing, no matter where I'm at. See, my point is about staying out of trouble. I don't look at things the way other people do. I don't fear nothing and nobody. I'm about keeping me out of trouble. Sure. You see, so if you don't enter the situation in the equation, then you ain't got to worry about anything.
Enter the ghetto.
That's game.
I'm gonna run the last 20 seconds.
Point. Then I just move in, get me a spot, give me my own room. That's all I really need, my own room, and I want to be in a safe environment. And I'm used to environments that aren't safe. And I mean, you know what I do for a career and how I am. So I really ain't worried about nothing, no matter where I'm at. See, my point is about staying out of trouble.
I have a studio ghetto room for rent.
And nobody. I'm about keeping me out of trouble. Sure. You see, so if you don't enter the situation in the equation, then you ain't got to worry about anything that can result.
Enter the ghetto.
That's being smart for real. You know what I mean? That's thinking on a different level and thinking ahead of the game. But my whole point is, that's what folks don't get. Homie, I come from the real hood in the ghetto, bro. Like I said, I was out there in Bankhead and Atlanta. You understand? We're not the real hood in the ghetto. We're different level and thinking ahead of the game. But my whole point is, that's what folks don't get. Homie, I come from the real hood in the ghetto, bro. Like I said, I was out there in Bankhead and Atlanta. You understand? We're not the same. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got love for everybody here. I got love for the people that are my fans, for the people even that want to stand around me or be around me. I got nothing but love for them. I'm just saying, my demeanor is I'm very busy. I'm working. You know what I mean? If you see me on my phone, I'm working. I'm not I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm not acting anyway. I'm just
If you
busy.
see
I'm
me on
doing
my
a lot.
phone,
You know, I'm working 24 hours a day, and that be the hardest part right now. People think that I'm on some other kind of energy. I'm not, bro. I'm busy. I'm always working. I have a lot to do. I have a great, you
I feel like this is like code for people keep interrupting him when he's like shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know, shorts or whatever. To drive him by going, Batman!
know, career that I've created and built myself is very unique and it's independent and it's what I love to do. And I don't care that it doesn't pay much. It's what I love to do, and it has accomplished so much and it gets so much progress done that doesn't have to do with money, but has to do with saving lives. And you know, like I said, the crime rate's lowered and it fixes these communities and helps people. That is so much bigger than talking about how much money I make. That's what folks don't get. I always look for a way to supersede, and not supersede, but to transcend money. Money doesn't limit me or control me. You understand? I'm an activist. This is what I do. I help people, and I go through the same things that they go through, and I walk the same walk and struggle with them.
I mean, Frost, do you know how many lice
right by their
you
side.
have saved this early in the morning?
I have no idea. I fucking hate that shit.
A lot of lice.
Oh my god. For real, that life stuff drives me fucking batty.
LICE.
Yeah, I know. I like the lice thing better.
The whole
All right.
time, and you know, it speaks for itself, because then they look at me as one of them, because I am one of them, because I'm out here for real. You see my point? That's why people love me in the valley. That's why people respect me. And for me, I've noticed
Oh my
that,
God.
you know, the more that God's worked on me, the more I change, and the more I change for the better, and the more loving I get, and you know, kind of open arms, and you know,
The
I'm
more
not
loving
upset, I'm
I-
not holding on to anything. I don't feel any way. The nicer I am and the better person I become, and the more grateful and just everything God is creating and working on with me, the more that I notice people have love for me, the more I notice that people will want to do.
He's doing a really
help me.
shitty
And
job.
that's the lesson that I learned, and that's something that I want to share with the world. And I hope somebody out there hears me, because I think that's one of the greatest gifts that I could give you, and that God gave me and would give any of you. You know, I mean, that's the truth. But that's why I don't want to be around any other energies, because I'm working on me. God is working on me.
God is going to create me
really
to
wanna
be
get
the
rich, man,
biggest
help
gift
people. You
that
really
I
wanna
can
get
give
rich?
to anyone. Is that what he's just said? Okay.
You know, I mean, that's the truth. But that's why I don't want to be around any other energy. I want to share with the world, and I hope somebody out there hears me, because I think that's one of the greatest gifts that I could give you, and that God gave me and would give any of you.
Wow.
You know, I mean, that's the truth. But that's
Yep.
why I don't want to be around any other energies, because I'm working on me. God is working on me. You really want to get rich, man, help people. You really want to get rich, you know, do it without trying to get rich. See, if you just give and help people without expecting anything back, with pure intentions and be genuine, you good. That's why I don't respect when these folks be like, oh, I'm buying you this. I mean, I respect the people helping me.
You don't respect anyone that's going to buy you. Oh my God, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You take this one. You take it.
Yeah. I know this part is gonna fucking infuriate you coming up.
I'm talking about this other homie that, you know, I felt like he was trying to, you know, like buy his way into heaven or something. And like I said, you see me keep on bringing the facts concerning him, because I'm not going to sit here and be silent because, oh, you bought me a couple of things or paid for something. That ain't how it works.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like,
wow.
Yeah. He is such a fucking dick. This dude bought you a bike, gave you like fucking 3 garbage bags full of clothes, paid your phone bill for multiple months. Like, you're such an asshole. What an ungrateful fuck.
Out because I still feel like it's disingenuous, and I feel like it's trying to prove a point to yourself.
Disingenuous.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Dude.
Is he pissing you off yet, Sheriff?
A little bit.
And I'm just saying, when you got folks that can't sit still for 2 seconds, that's demonic possession. You ain't got no business talking to me about God. Like, the words coming out of your mouth don't match what you claim to believe and what you claim to be on. I ain't hearing it, bro. People who believe in God, you know, they're not spacing out right in front of you talking about, yeah, I'm in the spirit. It's called walking in the spirit, first of all. And second of all, if you're walking in the spirit, you're completely coherent and you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, everything, you know, in that energy, you can see how it falls apart. That's why folks is running around, the same individuals. That's why they running around. You see what's happening. You know, they back and forth to jail and prison. They getting locked up. They catching DUIs, DWIs, whatever. Like, and that's the thing too, man. Driving in this country is everything I said it was, and it gets proven more every day. Okay, they're saying that there's DUIs and DWIs going on right now all over the country. There's a video out right now. I didn't watch it, but I saw the title that they're saying even when they're sober, that they're getting these charges. So, I mean, everything I said, yeah, driving's so great, right? You got to pay for car insurance, all that, man. I don't want to drive at all. I want to be in a city where I can ride my little motorcycle and bat pod, just like in all the depictions, and just get around real quick and be able to utilize the transportation systems. Like I'm not trying to drive all over the place. So that's why when people talk about like road trips, I get real nervous because I just don't trust it. I don't trust cars anymore. I don't trust vehicles. I've been in too much stuff concerning them. I just don't trust it in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And I'd rather get on a bus any day than a vehicle, and that's my deal. If someone came into my life,
I'd rather get on a bus any day other than a vehicle. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't think a bus is a vehicle.
Funny. We still doing things my way, and that's the way I want to travel, at least to start. You know what I mean? I'm not against driving. I'll do it if I have to, and I'll help someone. But I'll
He'll drive if he has to, and he'll help someone.
do what we need to do the right way. But I'm just saying, when we first start, yeah, I'm getting on a bus. I trust a bus over a car or vehicle any day.
I trust a bus
over a car or a vehicle any day.
I can't.
That's the way I want to travel, at least to start. You know what I mean? I'm not against driving. I'll do it if I have to, and I'll help someone. But I'll do what we need to do the right way. But I'm just saying, when we first start, yeah, I'm getting on a bus. I trust a bus over a car or vehicle any day. And I enjoy the scenery and the road trip along the way, so it's fun for me. So, like I said, man, people just don't get it. Like, you don't get it. I'm a chameleon, man. I'm really the real deal, bro. I can blend in anywhere. Folks don't have a clue what I'm doing, where I'm at, how I'm moving. You ain't gonna have a clue.
You're not gonna see me on the bus.
Running this Batman project, and I can do it from any hood, any ghetto, any suburb.
He's gonna get an aisle seat, Sheriff. It's gonna be very hard to see him from
Do you have to pay like $15 extra for it?
Anyway, that's what I want to do. I want to move to these different towns. I want to go to college towns and stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to go to college towns and blend in because I can, right? And I can dress differently, right? And that's what folks.
Well, you got to change your pants for God's sakes, Jesus Christ!
By dress differently, he just means like I won't wear my armor and I'll take off the mask. And he thinks he'll fit in on a college campus, and it cracks me the fuck up.
That Under Armour.
I want. I go anywhere. Okay. And I can literally do what I need to do, right? And I can run this Batman project in any city or state. I just need the money. Okay. And you got to understand that's what I'd be doing. I'd be working at night, probably mostly, and I'd be working whenever, right? I mean, even during the day, I'd be working. And my point is, other than that, what I would also be doing is working on making connections with people and networking. And that's kind of what I'm doing already. God has already built the lifestyle that I'm going to live. Okay. That's what you don't get. And that's all I want to do. That, invest, and work on the Batman project. I'm going on 3 years. My goal is to get to 10 years in full, and I want them to be in a different city and state. I really want
10 years in full, and I want those years to be in different cities and states.
Yeah, like he doesn't want accomplishments like fucking money or an apartment or a house or a wife or kids or anything. He just wants to play make believe in different cities for 10 years.
Yeah, fuck it.
And I really want it to be a separate 10 years. That's what my goal is.
Separate 10.
Yeah, like he didn't start his 10 years now. This was
do they run correspondent to each other? Like, say you're 2 years in over here in that ghetto, and you're 2 years in over here in this ghetto? Did they run consecutively, or are they separate ghetto years?
I think they run consecutively.
Okay.
From having a toast, right, in some great restaurant bar, and some guys telling me, just like the depiction, 10 to 10 years. That's my goal. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't have any other goal. I'm not really worried about how much money I got. I'm not worried about how much money I make or got at that point. I just want to have a toast where some random man tells me if I'm working with them or whatever.
Wow. Oh, this is great. He wants a toast from a random man.
And they say to 10 years.
This is all he wants.
Not worried about how much money I make.
Why does he just say I'm gay and embrace it? It's okay, Joey.
I don't know. Yeah, because like he could, I don't know. The Futanari porn was enough.
I just want to have a toast where some random man tells me if I'm working with them or whatever.
Random.
And they say to 10 years. Okay. I want 10 years, kind of like, I don't know if they call it, I'll just put it like that. I want 10 years of experience doing the real thing at that level, at the highest level. I'm already operating at the highest level I can. But what I'm saying is where I'm actually working with folks and helping. Okay. And I have a direct link and connection to be able to work with them. That's what I want. And I'm talking about when I can do that and have a toast to 10 years, there's going to be a lot of different experiences in 10 years. Some good, some bad, some crazy, some insane. But it's going to be real interesting. I'm telling you, if y'all are looking to watch something, this channel, if I get this money, this channel
Toasting random
so hard to
dudes.
not watch.
Mhm.
Okay. Because what I'm doing is so real
gonna be
and
a
on another
song.
level of exciting. You've never seen anything like what I'm about to do. You haven't seen nothing yet. Okay. If I get the money, then I can really, really show what I'm doing and what's going on. And I can show it in a different place like New York City, Harlem, Brooklyn,
Albany.
Coney Island, all them places. Okay. You have no idea, bro. Okay. You're talking about the real deal in the street, actively doing what he needs to do. Okay. You're talking about camera angles. You're talking about GoPros. Y'all, we've got people that film for a living. If I got money, I can literally have them be my film crew. They can follow me around if they can keep up with a camera or try their best. You understand? What's like, bro, it's going to be crazy, man. I was thinking about that too. Almost. I was like, because I know it said a trip is going to be a catalyst to everything. Like, is God going to send me on some kind of like tour bus or a tour or something? I don't know if I'd really like that or be a fan of that. I don't like any situation where I don't just have my own money, but we'll see. I think God's going to get me right. I think he's going to give me the money. I just think it's going to take a little bit more time. And I think he's just getting me ready, and that's it. And that's what I see. So I'm going to keep working. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. But yeah, like I said, man, the world ain't ready for Batman. It's just that simple, bro. This is all 100% real. And that's my point. Like, I'm extremely ambitious. I'm trying to expand. I'm not near satisfied. I'm trying to expand all the time. Everything I'm doing is about expanding, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Courage and conviction go a long way. So does bravery and just ambition and just believing in yourself. So I hope folks learn something from me, man. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Keep it real. Like I said, we out here winning, bro. Oh, and I'm already up over 75 bucks. I only need like 25 bucks for that next check. And then that'll get printed what? January, February, March. March 21st to 26th will be the next check. Because I'm going to get over the $100 threshold before the end of the month. This is a short month, only like 28 days, and I'm going to still get over it. And the point is, like, I mean, I have to, really. I have no other option. I kind of have to at this point. But, and that's the thing. Like, bro, I already got like 95 bucks invested for me. That's good. You know what I mean? I don't got nothing to explain. People know what it is. People know where I'm at. People know my situation is different. People know my situation, but like, it's different for me. That's amazing for me right now. And that's the thing. Like, I'm feeling better about it because if I can move at a fast, quick pace and pick this up a notch, like I'm trying to do, boy, you have no idea, man. I mean, I can get where I have over $1,000 invested, and that's the first goal right now. And then, just keep going and stack me up a couple of bands, and then I can make the first move if I have to Austin. I can struggle over there like I have 8 million times. It ain't nothing new. And now I'm coming back fresh and on a different perspective, and I'm not going to pay attention to all that nonsense.
8 million times.
Yeah. I've never succeeded at Austin.
That's what folks do. Everybody's in there.
The investment he talks about, whether he has mentioned it or not, excuse me. It's say 80 bucks he invested. It's not what's coming out on the other end. It's still $80 that he has on it, whether the value is $0 or not. It's still an investment, and he considers that an asset. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah. Well, he's quite possibly one of the stupidest people alive.
Feelings and like they want to say something, but you know what it is with me, man. You know what I mean? So it's like different because folks don't really be saying nothing to me. Honestly, they don't.
Nope.
You know what I mean? It's all super nice. Oh, hello, Tyree. How are you today? Oh, Mr. Sneed, I was on my 8 million troll account yesterday, but today I'm going to act differently because, well, you're in front of me. That's right. Feel me? So like I said, let them do what they do, man. We're going to keep on winning, and it's just that simple. I ain't even worried about it.
Let them random dudes do what they're going to do, Joey.
I just know what we're doing, and that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, bro, I get over a G, good luck. At that point, it's pretty much a wrap. Straight up, if I can get over a G invested, that's why I need everyone in the Valley to support me. If you see me, hand me some money, please, whatever, because even with the cash, any cash I'm getting, that's what I'm trying to do is like what I'm trying to.
Frost, if you had $1,000, what would you do with the rest of your life?
The same thing I'm doing now. $1,000 isn't a lot of money, sure.
Do do is like, if folks give me cash, right, then I'm looking at it like, how much money do I have? Because it ain't much right now at all. It's barely anything. But like, do I have enough where I can just at least get the phone bill paid? And then that way, if I have extra, or if I can go make a deposit, if I get enough cash,
Extra.
you know, can I make another investment of like $10, $20, $25? And then I'm building like that progressively. I just started. You get what I'm saying? So that way I can get in a flow and I can start, you know, every check I get, I just put a little bit to the side and invest it. That's my goal.
Yeah.
You know, even though it takes forever for the
Light it
checks,
on
not that
fire.
huge, they're pretty small right now. And, you know, it's just, we see what it is, man. Like I said, the whole thing's been unfair, but I mean, you know, we got to keep pressing forward and do the best we can no matter what. So my point is, we're just going to keep pressing forward and moving forward, and we're going to make it happen regardless. I'm going to find a way like God told me. And that's my thing. Like, brother, if I get over a band, good luck, because I can just keep going until I get a couple more, right? I don't think I'm going to have to do that. I think God's going to move me and give me all the money. I truly do.
One
But
band.
my point is,
Just
you
one
know,
band.
I could do it like that, and I could get, you know, the thousands of dollars together, and then I could start with the move to Austin, and I could start operating in Austin, or trying to, and figuring out how I can.
Two
right?
bands
And,
in Austin.
Not waste my money, figure out a situation where I can save. That's what folks don't get is, you know, it's crazy to me. Nobody's done me any favors, man. Like I said, nobody's helped. Like in Austin, like I said, if anybody's real out there, if you got a couch or a room that you would let me just stand, that's all I need. Like, and let me run my business and build this up. And then, like, I don't mind contributing, helping, or whatever, but like, it takes time. You got to give me a minute to build what I'm building first, and to find work. Like, give me at least like a month free or something. Yeah,
I need time to soil that couch.
He's gonna change it to months in a second. Ready?
Common sense. This is normalcy. What are you talking about? People want to act like that's out of the question. That's Southern hospitality. That's the way it works down here. What are you talking about?
Southern couch hospitality.
South. That much is clear. Like, yeah, like, give me a couple of months or some time so I can.
No, it's a couple of months.
Wow.
Build a business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, if I work on top of that, that's what I'm saying. That's all I need. The minute I start working somewhere, if I could get somewhere and actually have consistency and get in a groove, and I don't got to be telling people where I work at, and I don't have all these spies and agents coming around, because that's been
green screen,
right? Like, that's the thing. That's why it's not really going to work in Austin. I already know. I want to go to somewhere new. Like, I'll go to like Denver, Colorado, where Daniel Larson was at, or something. Like, real talk. I'll make a move like that. If I get my money, I might be going to Denver. I won't tell you all. You won't have a clue. I'm
going to go to Denver, but I'm not going to tell you all.
Yeah, you just did, you dumb shit.
Oh, God.
What a fucking idiot.
Real talk. Yeah, I've already been looking at Denver. I'm like, man, it looks pretty chill out there. I might go out there. Matter of fact, I know a dude who's got a studio out there too, and he'll let me come through for real and work on music. So then I'd have a producer.
Could you imagine not sharing a one-bedroom apartment, but sharing a studio with him?
Tons of beats, bro. I have access to everything. I'd be able to rap all day. I could get.
Oh wait, I think he means music.
Probably go into business with him. I just need the money. I have so many situations just waiting on me, bro. People waiting on me for different situations, different things. And I'm networking, creating connections every day. That's why, like, it's hard for me to do anything else, because I'm always working. Like, everything, I'm so ambitious at this point, and everything is putting itself together slowly but surely. It's just crazy, man. I got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to get going. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. I appreciate you listening to me. Thank you. It's nothing but love. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right, man?
Wow. He was so genuine right there. That really got me in my feels. He was so genuine. That was so good.
Yeah.
Dude, that was hilarious.
Yeah, there's some shit I probably have to go back and clip.
That was really good. I literally woke up to go take a fucking piss and grab a fucking bottle of water. And then I'm like, all right, what the hell is this? And I'm like, click. I'm like, what the fuck did I walk into? Right on. Thanks for picking that one up. That was fun.
Yeah, no problem. All right, everyone go back to sleep, I guess. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys later.